Hi all, it's Ryan's Adventures and this is Theme Park Chat, Friday night, 8 o'clock. So here for another episode. Going to talk to the Thomson life today, Rob and Lauren. So basically we just want to find out about their channel, how they wanted to start it, why they wanted to start it, where they visited, where they're going to go, their plans for this season, everything else like past as well. I see you. Hi, James. Hi, Three Musketeers. Hope you're okay. Thanks for modding for me. I hope everybody joins the channel. And without further ado, let's invite them in. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Right. We got. Mike's in as well. Hi, Mike.
Hi, guys.
So everybody's in. I think we've got Coasted Chicken, Three Musketeers, and we have Mike as well from Journey to Attractions. So that's good. The rest will probably drop in very soon. They're probably finishing work and stuff like that. So, right. So just wanted to find out what sort of like a lot of your videos. So I just wanted to find out. Obviously, I understand that the reason why you started your channel was because of Noah, right? He wanted to do like he wanted to be a theme park blogger, right? And
he wanted 6-year-old and thought he could tell the world, didn't he? Absolutely loves it.
He just wanted to let all his friends and everything know that what he was doing. So we've encouraged him as such. I mean, he's got his own little vlogging camera, which he hasn't had chance to use because he only got it for Christmas. But he is looking forward to getting to use it. Once we go all in towers. Yeah.
So what's your like? So you obviously and I see obviously your past blogs. Obviously, like obviously taking Henry to the park for what was his second birthday, wasn't it? To Legoland. I see that as well, and I see him interacting with everything. I see he liked that part quite well, didn't he?
Oh, he loves Legoland.
He does. He really loves Lego. I mean, we were a bit unsure how he was going to be with Legoland after he'd done Alton Towers, because obviously at the time he was big into Dougie and Bing. So when we went to Alton Towers, we did all the shows with him. We did, luckily enough for us, Dougie's Play Adventure had just opened.
Yeah.
So he was in there. He was having the time of his life. And he just thought it was the bee's knees until we went to Legoland. And then when we went to Legoland, it was just something else. We really couldn't get him out.
I suppose with like the Duplo stuff and everything else like that, but also obviously you got Miniland and all that sort of stuff there, haven't you?
Yeah.
We won't talk about Miniland. I have to get pushed past Miniland because I end up spending hours in Miniland.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm the same. I love Lego myself, and funny enough, we went the long way around the park, so I ended up in the last. So I went like all the way. So I went sort of like round the other side, past sort of Dragon's Fury, like the dragon, and then round, and then all the way around to Duplo, and then Mini World. So like I got to that sort of last.
Lindsay thinks Miniland's boring too.
Miniland's cool, Lindsay.
Miniland is amazing. I mean, the amount of detail and the timing and everything that's gone into that is just unreal.
Yeah.
And each time you go, you find something else.
You do, because we spend that much time in it.
It's a nice sort of like layout. Some of it needs to be updated, I think, now, because obviously it's been in the sun. Some of it's been in the sun for quite a long time, and it does get discolored a little bit. But obviously, when they are like they did like the things for like the Queen's Jubilee and stuff, they put outside Windsor and all that sort of stuff like that. And I think they did stuff during like when she passed away as well. I think they did stuff then.
Well, literally all the out season, all we've done is watch videos of and even series on TV about the workings behind like Legoland Alton Towers. People just going in and showing exactly what goes on. And
yeah.
The amount of work that they put in at Legoland is unreal. And
Yeah.
Not just on Miniland, but on the coasters. I think the series we watched, they were just getting ready to put the Duplo coaster in.
Right.
And obviously we when we went, it was already there.
Yeah.
But we got to see the workings behind it, how long it took them, and all the rest of it, and we were like,
well, they've got permission to build. They've got permission. Well, they're putting planning permission to build a dueling coaster next to that.
Yeah, on Ellen behind it.
Yeah,
in Duplo Land. So I don't know whether it's going to be a Duplo Land themed thing, but it's going to be a dueling coaster. So I don't know what it's going to be themed around. I don't know. People are hoping it's not Duplo, but it might be because it might be a family ride.
See, I've managed to escape the Duplo coaster so far because I get left with Henry,
right?
So I end up on the mini train.
Right.
Lauren gets dragged onto the Duplo coaster with Noah and Oliver.
Yeah.
That will be fine. Henry hit 97.
Yeah, but now Henry's big enough. We're both getting dragged on.
He was just like he's getting up there, isn't he? Like with the height wise, he's getting. Was he 97? Did you say? So he's 97.
Kids, aren't we?
We've got his line charts, and the boys are like, "Can we go on the next lot of rides yet? Can we go on the next lot of rides yet?"
We think no.
They're 1.2, aren't they? They're 1.2.
Yeah.
So they can go on. Are they 1.2 now?
Noah will be. Ollie's just short of it. There's not much between them, but Ollie won't make it, and Henry's just turned 90 centimeters.
Right. So I mean, it won't be long, and the boys will be on Wicker Man, right?
Well, I'll fight Rob to go on Wicker Man, and he can stay with other two.
I mean, I get the joys of going on their first rides with them when they hit each size.
Yeah.
So I usually end up going on with one of them. But when it comes to Wicker Man, Lauren will go on.
Yeah.
She'll fight me. She will literally fight me for him. Because that's all she wants. She just wants to experience Wicker Man with the boys. And
yeah.
It's like all of our vlogs. Oh,
who's that?
In the toilet? That's Henry. Henry's just interrupted us.
That's all right. It's all right. No worries. I know what it's like. Yeah. I know what you said. Like when you've got 3 children, it's hard to, obviously you've got to juggle them and the parks as well. And it's kind of a big day for you, isn't it? Really.
Normally around this time he's settled, but it's hard work. Try to find who's going to go with Noah, who's going to go with Oliver, because they're both close in size. There's literally a few centimeters between them. But Lauren's always said she wants to go on Wicker Man with them first. I was like, fine. I'll be the one that takes them on Oblivion because Lauren refuses to go on Oblivion.
I can't remember what's the because obviously it doesn't matter to me like the size wise, but what's the Oblivion? Is it 1.2 then or 1.4?
No, I think it's I can't remember. I think it's 1.4.
1.4 Oblivion.
But they've got a while until they can go on like Oblivion and Nemesis. But Nemesis will be back open by the time they're big enough to go on it.
Yeah, I think it probably will be by the time they're 1.4. Nemesis will be back open probably.
Exactly.
But I think they're going to try and open it for opening day on 2024. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because opening.
We'll keeping an eye on it because I mean Nemesis is one of Lauren's favourites. I mean she's got her list, but Nemesis was always up top, and she's a bit worried just now about how it's going to be affected. I mean, she's got it that the lift isn't going because that lift
lift is not going. No, it's just so they've taken away everything apart from the lift hill and the brake run and going through the station. So that's all staying. Everything else has been taken out. Everything else, all the supports. So I think they've got to redo the supports, because they've got loads of support pins, new foundations. So they're going to rebuild new foundations. But I think they're gonna a lot of the track they're gonna fill it up with sand like they did with Nemesis.
Try and silence it, innit?
Try and silence it down, because where it is, because it's right on top of Alton. and they're trying to keep it quiet. But obviously, Nemi, I don't want Nemi to go. I don't want Nemi to lose that roar, because that's what makes Nemi. As long as they can bring in other things, I hope they bring the Blood River back. Maybe smoke machines in the tunnels. I know, obviously, they've got that Port Park, but I'm hoping they do something different.
With what they're doing, that it is like Joe said, it is going to be quieter and it's going to be smoother, but it should also feel a bit more intense as well. We are looking forward to it opening again. It's just
I'm hoping they put new trains on it as well. They can't replace the trains, as I mean, they can't change the trains because the track's the same, so they can't change the trains. But like what they look like physically, but hopefully they'll get new trains, and it'll be a lot, and they'll ride a lot smoother as well. So because it was towards the end of the season, it was getting a bit. Obviously, it was like 28 years old, so it was getting a little bit.
I mean, you were rattling a bit. You were rattling a bit towards the end of the season.
Yeah, it was. It was a little bit. Yeah. There was signs of they were putting up things to like strengthen it and stuff, like they're putting cables in and stuff like that. I see cables going in and all that sort of things to check it, make sure it was okay and stuff like that. But I'm just trying to read the comments and everything. I see Joe's in as well.
I've seen Joe.
And Darren as well.
Warren's made it after his trip to Meadowhall.
Oh, right. Warren's in as well. The boys, I could hear the boys in the background.
It's just the youngest.
Is it? All right.
I didn't need the toilet. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. I didn't see Sam was in. Thanks, Sam. So I see. Obviously, you had, obviously with your trip to. So you said like you needed 2 trips into Legoland. I see that. But also, I watched a lot of the. Like I watched your vlog to do with when you were talking about like you did that Q&A session as well. I watched that. I watched all the way through that as well, and I see obviously Noah like sitting there and talking and stuff like that. And it was really good how he was interacting with, like, with you and you telling everything about, and also the boys always, and obviously is it Charlotte that always is that your niece?
Yeah.
I see, and you got that King and Queen and Mardi Gras Alton Towers. How did you get that? That was crazy.
I've still got my crown somewhere.
That was crazy how you got that. That was mental. I love that.
That was Lauren and Charlotte. That was all on them. I just had the markings for Oblivion.
Yeah. And you had all that. I see the paint on the Lauren had loads of paint on your forehead, didn't you? I see that all.
They had gemstones and everything.
We worked it out like we were more chance of getting that if we went on a quieter day.
Right.
That's what we did.
But Charlotte's come with us since we've been together 8 years now, and the first trip that we went on anywhere together was Alton Towers, and we took Charlotte with us. Charlotte was only 12 at the time, and we took her away for her birthday, and she basically comes with us every year, at least once or twice. But me and Lauren always go every year. We go for his anniversary. I mean, we went on his honeymoon. We had a weekend away, just us, and we travelled down, stayed close to Alton Towers, went to Alton Towers, and we had the best time ever. And theme parks weren't really our thing as individuals,
right?
But when we came together, it became our thing, like our safe space where we could be ourselves, and I could be as childish as I wanted.
Yeah,
because that's what I am. I when we're at theme parks, we become children again. And literally, we'll be running from ride to ride.
You will.
Well, I run from ride to ride. Lauren follows and then just walks through the queue and catches up with wherever I am.
Yeah,
but it's what we've done, and it's what makes us stronger as a couple when we go away together and we spend that time.
Yeah.
I mean, Jodie's the same. I mean, she comes with me. Obviously, she doesn't really like rides, but she just likes going and being in the atmosphere and, walking around the park and stuff like that and seeing people and, when people come up and say hello and bits and pieces like that. She likes that. And she doesn't really go on many rides at all, but only like dark rides and stuff like that. Everybody's going to try and get her on Runaway Mine Train on opening day. I don't know if that's going to happen, but she's definitely going to go on Curse of Alton Manor. Everybody's planning to get there and go on the Curse of Alton Manor first thing. So, by the sounds of things,
Lauren's not keen on. Well, she wasn't keen on Jewel, but I managed to convince her to go on the Curse of Alton Manor.
Yeah. I mean, I think I don't know how much has changed. According to Joe, it's not going to be changed much. Like the layout's going to stay the same, but obviously, I think that a lot of some of the insides has changed. Obviously, the ride cars have changed. The sign outside.
It did need a major uplift because it was just getting boring. You just did it because it was there. It got to a point where you were like, "Do I really want to go on it?"
Yeah.
And even I love Jewel, right? Because I'm a very competitive person.
Yeah.
So I will sit there on my own with both guns, shooting everything I can. But even towards the end of the season, I was just like, don't really want to go on, but I go on with Ollie. Noah got to a point he was like, I'm not going on that anymore. He'd stand outside with his mum and vlog.
I see that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, you went in there on your own, didn't you? With Ollie that day. I see that on the blog. So yeah, so it's kind of that, like, so that the major opening day is going to be pretty mad, I think, because like there's a lot of us going to be there, a hell of a lot of us. Obviously, everybody in this chat near enough is going to be there, and other people. So it is going to be really, really busy. Obviously, Joe from Theme Park Insanity, he's going to be there as well. So he's doing like this big thing at 12 o'clock outside Curse of Alton Manor. So we're going to try and attend that as well. Also, we're going to try and ride it first, but we're going to try and go and see him for that as well, support him for that as well. So that'd be really cool. I mean, but it's just the rest of the park as well, how it's changed over the time.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, since we've been going, I mean, I went to Alton Towers before me and Lauren got together, only by a couple of years. And Subterra was still open then.
Right.
So I managed to get on Subterra, but Lauren's never experienced Subterra.
Lauren did experience Subterra and cried her eyes out the entire time and refused to go on it again.
Lauren refuses to go on Subterra, should I say?
Right.
Okay. But well, I'm looking forward to Subterra coming back. If the rumours are true that it's coming back, I'm looking forward to it. And it does look like it's coming back.
Joe seems to think so. Joe's saying about the Curse of Alton Manor. He's saying that the ride's been there since '92. That's the original haunted house. Before Jewel was put in, obviously. Before it changed to Jewel. So it's like 2 years before Nemesis. Before Nemesis went in. So
3 years before Lauren were born.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I was. So it's going to be different. Plus, obviously, you've got Project Horizon, which is going in as well. That's been approved. So I don't know when that's going to start being built, but hopefully it should be. I don't know when it will be. Maybe after the Nemesis is finished, or after Jewel. Maybe after Curse of Alton Manor's done. Obviously, it is done, and then now they're going to start working on that. Right. So you're up. So you said you've never been to Fort Park.
No.
Never been to Fort Park.
We've done Chessington. We did Drayton Manor.
Yeah.
We've done Legoland. What else have we done down there?
Alton Towers and then Zoo. That was it. Wasn't it?
West Midlands Safari.
Yeah.
West Midlands Safari. But
Yeah.
as far as down south, it's been literally Legoland, Drayton Manor, Chesington. That's it.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't think we gave Chesington a fair chance. Oh, hi, no, Jack. Do
You want to say hello?
you want to say hi?
Yeah, they
Adam?
are.
Hi, Adam.
Hello. How are you?
So we've got Noah Jack making his appearance.
There you go, now wave.
There we go. Now
Noah.
Love
Hello.
right, bedtime, mate.
you.
Goodbye, love you.
That's good to see him.
But we knew it wouldn't be long before he came in.
Yeah. Is he
But yeah,
talking?
we are looking at giving. What's that? Yeah, you can hear us talking. So for us, we need to spend more time down there, and we are looking at doing trips throughout the year where we'll spend a weekend and we'll do Chessington, or we'll spend a weekend and we'll do Paulson's Park. We'll spend weekends away because it's us. It's
Yeah. I mean, it should be pretty good with regards to everything that you've got. Frozen. You're right. Is it me that's frozen?
Okay. See, there we go. But yeah, we're looking at a weekend away each one, and potentially me and Lauren will do places on his own, just us.
Yeah.
Yes, like we've got thought for the 26th. We've got other places that we want to go, like Paulson's Park. We want to go there, just to experience it. But yeah, we are looking at a lot more where it's just us as well, because the kids just aren't tall enough. Yeah, the kids aren't tall enough, and this out season has really drained us. So we're working back on us and getting everything, the family, back together and back on the same level, because we're sick of seeing the same videos.
Yeah, they're sick of seeing the same videos.
The kids are sick of seeing themselves in our vlogs. We try to show them other people, so they just want to see themselves.
Right.
But
well, I mean, they've been getting on
with the season and opening now.
I mean, because on opening day, we'll all be blogging, all of us. So they'll be in others. If you're allowing them in ours.
Yeah, exactly.
So they'll be in Sam's, they'll be in mine, they'll be in Darren's, they'll be in Coaster Capturers, they'll be in.
Well, this is the world will just be chasing cameras, well, boys, and we're looking forward to meeting the people behind the videos that we've been watching. I mean, I suffer really bad with anxiety and depression. Lauren suffers really bad with anxiety and stress and depression. I have PTSD. So theme parks are our safe space where we've got each other, but to find other people that have their own battles going on as well.
Yeah.
And to speak to them and to find out how they deal with things compared to us. It's just going to be amazing. I mean, we do speak to anyone on the chat, but when it comes to in person, you're a bit like, really? How do you approach this person? But after watching so many people's videos, like, you feel like you know him. I mean, like Joe, I escaped. I tried. my first meeting with Joe, I was actually working on a runaway train, and he was vlogging, and I ran out the video.
You actually see me
run out the video because I saw the camera pointing at me. I was like, nope, I'm gone. But then I spoke to him afterwards, and we'd only just started the Thomson Life vlogs. Yeah. So for me, it was brilliant to find someone that had so much experience and done so much. And I went on, and I must have spent about a week just going through his videos and thinking, wow, this guy knows his stuff. Like, and even
Joe
now,
does know
I
his
look
stuff.
at his videos on a daily basis.
Sam's good at
He
that
knows
type
his
of
stuff,
video.
Joe. He really
Oh,
does. Yeah,
and to see,
Sam's going to go searching for this video.
He's constantly got something.
It's like Sam's going to go looking for it. I
Until they
think.
see me, I'm stood there, and then next thing, I clock Joe with camera, and I just shoot off. Lauren noticed that before I did. I didn't even know. And she's like, Rob, look, here's you, and you're gone.
I think he must have a lot of views on it because it really entertained me.
Yeah, Lauren just kept going over it and over it, showing everyone.
Right.
She's like, look, what's Rob? And he's gone. But no, we are looking forward to meeting everyone, and obviously,
yeah, it should be really, really good to, because I mean, obviously Darren's like Darren has that sort of anxiety on rides and stuff. So does James. He has it as well. A lot of the guys have different kinds of, anxieties. I have anxieties myself. It's getting to go there. Once I'm there, I'm okay. But it's getting encouraged to actually go. I've actually booked days to go to Towers or Thorpe Park or Chesington and not gone because I just get too worried about going.
it gets too much.
I don't know. Yeah. But even though when I'm there, I'm fine. But it's just I've just got to go and,
I'm really bad when it comes to crowded places. So
yes.
to get me in a theme park in the first place was hard work on its own. But you'll find that in a lot of the videos, I'm actually holding Lauren's hand because Lauren is my safe. She is my not trigger, but she's my safe haven. So I know as long as she's got hold of me, I can pretty much do anything.
Yeah, so you really struggle, don't you, in like lights in the pre-show for Wicker?
Yeah, I don't like the confinedness because of how many people you get in that little room at the start of Wicker Man. I'm just
that room is very sort of claustrophobic. It's kind of where the smoke comes up as well, and there's everybody in there, and it's dark, and there is a lot of like sort of intensity in that room, isn't there? If you were like claustrophobic or something in that room, it is a bit tight in there. Like you would feel like it's very small.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Definitely. I mean, it's how I was saying about people that obviously I met Joe when we first started. Lauren knew Dale. Coaster Capturers. Yes. Lauren knew Dale before we'd even started vlogging and everything.
Right.
Because he worked with her mum, the famous Pontefract Tesco.
All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know he works there. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've reached out to Dale a couple of times with regards to stuff going on that I wouldn't normally reach out to anyone, but the community is such a strong community and so supportive. I feel we really can't wait to meet people and to thank them for getting us through this off season. This off season has been probably the worst thing for us, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's really dragged, I think.
Yeah, and
I think since Christmas,
Noah's had a countdown.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's had it going for about 2 months.
Oh, did you see that? You see this? That's from Joe. I mean, he's brilliant, Joe. He's always, but the guy's always there. We're all together. We're all here to support everybody else. And if you need to know anything about anywhere, we'll surely be able to, help you out.
Yeah.
In any way. Because I see that as well. I see that you couldn't find the toilets in Pleasanton.
We had to go out of the park.
As far as I know, there is three in there. Well, there's two at the outside, one in the middle.
I mean, the thing for
And we
us
just
is,
got lost.
with,
didn't
yeah, we went round in circles for about 20 minutes. But the thing for us is, we're used to like towers where every corner has a toilet on it, and everything's signposted and marked up, and you don't have to worry about it. Whereas we went there and we hadn't done as much preparation as we should have done.
Yeah, we should have definitely stopped that.
So we really struggled to find everything and anything. I mean, we found Vampire about an hour before we left.
Yeah.
By that point, it was a 3-hour wait to get on the actual ride, and I was like, no.
The thing is with Vampire,
we were like, yeah.
The thing is with Vampire,
even on the
straight away, even at normal days, it gets busy literally straight away.
I mean, because obviously I am a wrap pass holder, so
yeah.
Even the wrap queue was 2 hours. And I was like, no, I can't do that. I really couldn't do it.
That's long.
I looked at the queue and I went, nope. We went back, went and looked at more animals. But on the plus side, Chessington, right? As much as we gave it grief, it is one of the only 2 places where I have actually managed to find tigers, right?
Yeah.
And with how close you get to the tigers in Chessington, that would be my only reason for going back at that point.
Yeah.
Because I'm massive when it comes to tigers. I love tigers.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because they are
even going to going to Chester Zoo, I've never managed to see a tiger.
Right.
And we've been 4, 5 times.
Aren't we? Still don't find tigers.
We've been about 4 or 5 tigers, and we still don't get to see them, except on screens. So.
Oh, because they're at Tiger Rock, aren't they? Now.
Yeah.
They're at Tiger Rock where the ride is. They go over the top of the bridge.
Yeah, that's what we saw him. It was amazing, wasn't it?
There didn't used to be. Obviously, that used to be Dragon Falls before a long time ago, and that wasn't that bridge and all that wasn't there before because it used to be obviously themed under a dragon. And then that was put in by Macca. Like I don't know how long ago that was put in, but the park it's a bit sort of sporadic. Like you have to you do have to sort of plan your day, and look at different things all the time, and sort of like there is signs about, but you've actually different places, but you've actually just got to find them and stuff. But it's kind of mad, really.
But no, we are planning on being out a lot more this year. We spent quite a lot of time out last year, but we didn't vlog as often as we wanted to because obviously we not just mine and Lauren's own issues in life. Noah is also on the autism spectrum.
Yes,
and we've also had Oliver is in the process of being diagnosed with ADHD. So,
okay.
I mean, we are a problem family for everyone, right? But we accept ourselves and we have our struggles. So sometimes we might be able to vlog 4 or 5 times a visit. Other times we might get 1. I mean, like was it Chester Zoo just gone. It was first trip out for 2023. We managed to get an opening, but that was it.
Right.
We managed to do a video on the way in, but the boys were so excited because obviously it had been the first trip out since last year as such.
We didn't even do Christmas events.
No, we missed out on Christmas. Yeah, we missed out on Halloween. We missed out on bonfire night. We missed out on all the Christmas ones. Because of stuff we had going on outside.
Yeah.
So kids were just that excited to be out and about that they went off in every direction. I mean, at one point we had to literally prize Henry out of a monkey cage. He thought he was staying with monkeys.
Oh wow!
So yeah, as you can imagine,
some vlogs just don't work.
Some vlogs just don't work for us. But it doesn't matter if we get to actually talk on the videos.
Yeah.
We always take photos because for us, it doesn't matter what's gone off. It doesn't matter if the kids have been playing up, if I've ended up on the deck because of my anxiety or a seizure or anything, or Lauren stormed off for me in a mood. It doesn't really matter because we still take photos and we enjoy looking back at them photos with every video. And they will be there for the rest of our lives. And for the children to add to their families as well.
Mm.
So
I mean, you can always do like. You can always do like.
We can always pass them on to it.
Yeah.
That's what we're hoping.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, you'll see yourself. I mean, I've obviously got the Thomson Life on mine, but Lauren's got the main account. So we've got 2 accounts for the Thomson Life setup, and we're just now working towards, if one of us gets photos, they'll put on, like if I get photos, I'll put them on mine. It'll still come up as Thomson Life. Tag Lauren. I mean, Lauren, if Lauren gets photos, she'll put them on the Thomson Life and tag me in them. Because we do enjoy doing it. We don't do it just because of Noah. Noah is the main reason, and he loves a good pose, and he loves a good video, and he loves to babble about what he had for his breakfast last week. but he enjoys it, and if he enjoys it, we enjoy it. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
And keeping those memories going, because we never know what's going to happen the next day.
No, you don't.
So you're off seizing the moment and having them. It's a good way of enjoying your life.
Yeah.
Rather than just dragging through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We never did it with intent to get like so many followers or out like that.
No.
It's
or
just
make friends.
No, it will literally just for the kids to look back at.
Well, that's the best way. You know, having a place where you can store your memories forever is it's the best place. YouTube's not been around that long, but it's been around a little while, but not that long.
Yeah.
So but as long as I don't think I can see it going away for a long time. So it's going to be. It probably will replace telly in one point or another. So it will be a mainstream thing, and where you can always look back, and the boys can look back on their life when they were younger. Like you can do it in like 10 years time when Henry's like when he's 12, look it back saying, look, there's you are when you were 2 at Legoland.
Exactly.
It's something for us to look back at as well and think, my God, they were our babies. Now look at them. Because Noah's already told us that he's not leaving us. He's going to stay with Mum and Dad for the rest of his life, apparently. He says that if he gets a girlfriend, she can move him. But for just now, we're sticking with just Noah. He's told us that he's not going anywhere.
Right.
But it's for them as well. It's for us to see, look at what you've become now from this. To see their reactions when they see themselves as children and us running round after them because they decided that they wanted to play with the lions. They'll be able to look back at it and we'll all have a laugh. It's something to sit down and do as a family. We do it just now because it's what gets us through the out season. Just like me and Lauren on the night time, we will sit and we'll go through people's videos that they've posted up today, or we'll sit on the like last night we were on chat for about 6 hours. We turned around and we said, once it gets to about 9 o'clock, we'll turn his phone. No, in fact it wasn't. We'll have his tea and then we'll turn his phones off and we'll watch some TV. And that's it. His phone started pinging and there were Warren, and there was Sam, and we were like, no, we're getting in on this. And we were sat on the chat. But it was good because it was something we were doing together.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it, though, that you've never met these people, but you have such a connection to them.
Not too much information with one, and I hope.
We're all sort of like, you know, at the same. I mean, I'm in the same situation. I mean, I've only met like Sam very briefly, and that's it for about 2 seconds.
You're lucky. You had a lucky escape then, haven't you?
But I like Sam. I mean, Sam's like, you know, I do like Sam. He's always willing to help, and James is willing to help. Darren's always willing to help. You know, I did ask Darren. I said, like, you don't mind me doing my own sort of chat because I know he's got his own on Monday, and I know people. But I was just trying to think of something that I could do on the off season, but also run during the season as well. Like, just get people's reactions and things. Because obviously, when the season starts, it'd be like, oh wow, and I'll be talking to people about probably getting other people back on just to say like, what's going on this? What was your reaction to this? You know, when people go to like when Steve goes to America because he's going on his America trip and he's going over to like New Jersey. He's going to Six Flags Great Adventure, and he's going to go on King Dakar and things like that. And I'm like, I can't wait for his things about that. Sam's going to Fantasia Land, and I know I want to go there so much. That place is like.
When I was a kid, I used to go to PortAventura every year.
Yeah.
I love it. I still swear by that place now.
Looks amazing. I'll tell you, I've never been there.
I want to take Lauren and I want to take the boys.
Yeah.
And it's something that I've got as my target, but I need the boys to be a bit older and a bit bigger before they can do that, because of the simple fact
it's not worth it.
At the moment, it wouldn't, because Henry wouldn't be able to go on anything. And no one and Ollie would all get on certain things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be brilliant if me and Lauren could actually get away and have a week, just catch a flight or whatever to beside PortAventura, so like Salou, and get a bus or something through to PortAventura. But that's not something that's realistic for us.
No.
It would be nice, don't get me wrong, but we'll just wait until the boys are a bit older. I mean, we've got Disneyland planned for next year. We're already on that. Because boys will benefit from that. So it wouldn't be wasted.
Yeah.
And it's something that we'd enjoy as well. We don't do things just because we enjoy it. We do it because the kids would enjoy it as well, which is why we've held off on so many things and traveling the distances to the southern ones, because of the simple fact that like Thorpe Park, like you said, there is a lot of height restrictions and the boys wouldn't be able to do it. So
we just didn't do it, did we?
No, we left it all last season. We could have gone last season, but we chose not to. We'll leave it.
Yeah.
But at the start of this season, this fast. Like literally, when everyone started talking about going down on the 26th, we were right. That's it.
Chuck the kids everywhere.
I sacrificed a night out so that I could look after the children, so that we could call babysitters in for that day. Because originally, me and Lauren were supposed to be going out for a meal together with friends, and I pulled out so that we didn't use the babysitters and we could use them on a different day. Yeah, the things you do with family and stuff, and trying to organise around them. So I mean, we've managed to make it so that it's just me and a couple of days down south. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be helpful if she drove, but I'll do the journey on my Todd with her snoring at the side of me. I mean, because you guys will love Thorpe Park. I mean, the guys will be there as well. So I think you've got James, Sam, I think Darren, they'll be down there. So they'll sort of like take you around the park and show you where to go.
What we need, won't it?
That is exactly what we'd be looking for, because obviously, with it being his first times, we're in Thorpe Park Virgins. We are going to need that guidance, because I mean, like, we know Alton Towers like the back of his hands. We know where we know where to go straight away. We know what way around we're going to go. We know roughly what time's best for us to eat. We know all that kind of stuff when it comes to Alton Towers because it's a comfort area for us. We are comfortable at Alton Towers. We know everything pretty much regarding what we're going to do. But we're going in blind. We are literally going to Thorpe Park blind. I mean, we have watched the on rides. We've watched what other people are saying, and we have looked, but we just can't tend to make
the rides at Thorpe Park are something else. They're like, I think I find them like second to Alton Towers. I know Blackpool was pretty good as well, obviously, but in my eyes, Thorpe Park's like second to Alton Towers in the country.
Ooh.
Apart from obviously, if you could take Icon out of Blackpool, obviously, if Icon was somewhere else, I think if they got Icon at Alton Towers or at Thorpe Park, obviously Exodus will be like Icon on steroids, basically.
Yeah,
That is going to be the same cars, the same trains as what same Icon has. I would imagine it's going to look the same, obviously, but the layout is completely unique. But it's a matte coaster, so it's going to be insane. It's absolutely amazing. But Thorpe Park, I find obviously Rita. Obviously, you've been on Rita at Alton Towers, yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine that, but with a top hat, and then you got Stealth. Stealth is like.
I mean, the thing is, because obviously you tend to go to Thorpe more than you go to Alton Towers, do you?
No, I mean I go to last season. I went to Towers more, but I did go to Thorpe a lot as well.
Yeah, I mean we've noticed that a lot of the guys that from down south, like St Darren and stuff, that go to Thorpe Park on a regular basis or Chessington, they will rate that one higher than the ones that they don't travel to as much because it's what they get used. They're used to it. I mean, we're the same. We will say we are Alton Towers through and through. I mean, one of our tables at our wedding was called the Alton Towers table because of the simple fact. And we've still got the centerpiece, the card from that.
Yeah.
Because it was a major thing for us.
Of course.
But we will fight hammer and nail with anyone about which is the best. Alton Towers is by far the best theme park in the UK as far as we're concerned.
It is. But
we haven't been to Thorpe. And this is what we're really looking forward to because we are looking for it's new rides. It's the excitement. It's the excitement of the new rides and the new surroundings and the different theming and everything else. So we are looking forward to it, but we will. I know for the fact, me personally, I will compare it to Alton Towers. And I'll be like, well,
you will.
They could have done this and it'd have been better. If Alton Towers did this, it'd be so much more fun. But we do it just for the excitement and the thrill. And I really can't wait to get down to Thorpe Park. It's the main highlight for me next. I mean, the boys are looking forward to Alton Towers. Don't get me wrong, but for me, Thorpe Park is the one that I am really looking forward to this month. I mean, again at the end of the month, and I'll tell you.
With Thorpe Park, I mean, I love Towers. Towers is like my favourite, even though Drayton Manor is my home park because I live next to Drayton Manor. But I've never been to Drayton anyway. But it's sort of like Alton Towers is sort of like my second home park, if you know what I mean, because that's the one I go to more. But with Thorpe Park, it's all close together. That's the only difference with Thorpe. Obviously, Alton Towers is spread out. You've got the land, you've got the different areas. But with Thorpe Park, it's all in one place. Like you don't have to walk far between
that sounds like magic. Yeah.
So it's like
as much as me and Lauren enjoy a nice romantic walk through the gardens, up the hills at Alton Towers. We don't really like walking.
You might like them walks. I don't.
But occasionally we'll go. If it's just me and Lauren, we'll totter on through the gardens. Usually end up going round and round and up the massive hills. Or occasionally we'll take the sky ride just to be lazy. But the distance between it is unreal. I mean, the amount of steps you do on a day at Alton Towers is unreal. So
yeah, Darren's right. You can't compare the two. You can't compare the two. You can't compare Port Park and Alton Towers. They are completely different parks. But
no,
some people like one or the other. Some people got home parks, obviously, and they like them because they're closer to them. And then some people like other parks because of the theming, or I mean the theming are all different. The parks all got different themings, and they're so different.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's time just us, Thought Park, really, and it's time that we've needed, and we are looking forward to it, and we deserve this. We've decided we deserve it.
Yeah.
And Lauren's not going to wimp out on any of the rides.
Lauren is, let's be real.
Lauren's not going to go on Walking Dead. I know that for a fact, so I'm going to have to drag someone on that.
Yeah. I mean,
but that's the thing. That's with us going down at the same time as so many other people. I'll do that. I mean, if James and Lindsay are down there at that time, I think they were on about it, weren't they?
I'm not sure who's Lauren.
James I think James is going, yeah.
We'll probably stick to Lindsay.
James is going.
Just like if we had Dale and Jess going to Alton Towers with us, she'd stick to Jess.
Yeah.
Me and Dale would start off on his own, more than likely. But that's the thing about being part of this community as well. I mean, it's a major thing, this community, because I'm not a very sociable person.
Yeah.
So I don't really put myself out there. Lauren knows this herself. Whereas Lauren's the complete opposite. But this is Lauren's way of getting me out there. Like she turned around to me, she says, how come, right, you will not come out with a meal with me and my friends or with our friends, but you will go and meet these strangers?
Yeah.
She says, because it's different. It's different.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I will, but if I didn't get on with someone out of the community, heaven forbid, I wouldn't have to see them again after so long.
No.
It's one of those things. It's in real life you can't avoid people that are close to you. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't get on with anyone in the community. I'm just saying if that was the case. Because personalities do clash. And I have got a strong personality, and I can talk. Sometimes too much. But I wouldn't be without the community, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I would still reach out to people and I'd speak to people, even if I didn't get on with them. Whereas if it was in real life and it was like Lauren's friends, I'd just completely avoid any situations where I were there instead of just close myself off. And that's basically what I have done. Yeah. And it kind of hinders Lauren, and I've never wanted to do that, but I have done that. But now I'm working on it.
It can sort of like, sort of set you back a little bit, and you have to sort of like think a bit more, and how you sort of like how you're going to talk to people, and how because some people, because you're thinking, some people probably thinking, well, are these people going to be the same as they are, talking in the chat and stuff? But I'll pretty much find that a lot of us are as we are, and we speak as we are.
I'm just horrible all the time, me.
So we're pretty much, as you see us, I think, everybody in the chat would probably say the same. They'll probably say yes, we're the same, and we'll say hello to all of say hello to everybody and stuff like that. So when you see Joe on the 18th, you don't have to run away from him.
No, see, I'm happy about that because I've met Joe and I did really like him straight from the off. And he was so helpful and so informative.
Yeah.
I basically turned around to him. I said, how do you put yourself out there? Because we'd literally just started as vlogs.
Yeah.
And I asked him, and he came out and he went, just be yourself, enjoy it, and just go for it. He says it's not about pleasing other people, it's about pleasing yourselves.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, okay.
That's
But
right.
we enjoy it ourselves, and that is what got me into vlogging, because originally it wasn't me that was doing any talking. It was Noah and it was Lauren, and I kind of took a step back.
Right.
And I was like, no, I don't particularly want to be in these videos, but
yeah.
But then after speaking to Joe, after seeing it, I was like, right, I need to get involved in this, and I have put myself out there.
Yeah.
And I know some people won't like me, but then there's others that support me, and there's others that are like, wow, you really can talk. But people that are close to me think I'm really quiet because I don't put myself out there.
Yeah. I mean, it's Nightcast. It's sort of going to be, the best way for you to be sort of like to get over stuff is in the way I did it was that when I was blogging, obviously it brings out you got to talk on a camera in front of people standing around you. That sometimes that made me feel weird at the beginning.
Yeah, that gets like watching sort of thing.
Like, I hope I don't carry on doing this video and fall flat on my face, and you're paying attention to your feet instead of looking at the camera, and you're like,
I don't know
around you that are like, hey, and you're like, well, what have I done?
I don't know if you guys see my Nemesis challenge video, but I nearly fell down the stairs with a camera in my hand at Nemesis. I did a challenge on Nemesis, and I rode it 29 times last season in a row. I nearly fell down the stairs while trying to video it, so it was mad. I think that's it. Maybe come back. You guys all right? I think I've lost them for a sec. Yeah, I will, Sam. I will try and do it. Hopefully I'll get the guys back in a second. I don't know whether it's my internet or their internet. I think they've gone. They've dropped off. Then hopefully they'll come back. I think they've lost their connection for a second. Hopefully they'll come back in a sec.
No.
You all right?
Yeah, we're all right. Lauren's just checking internet.
Yeah, I lost you for a second. I was talking to myself.
Yeah, I heard you say to Sam. I'll check the guys in a minute, but we could still hear you.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, we're still here, and
I think that what you'll find is that it will. So as you get better and better, I found that as you did more and more and more, it gets easier. And with the kids with you, that sort of makes it more. I think you'll find that you'll get a lot more views with the kids in it because they're interacting. You're interacting with the kids, and the kids are interacting and going on the rides, and that will bring that more. Like you'll watch more families will watch you because obviously the kids are interacting with you, and that the whole unit thing and the memories and everything else, and that will really sort of bring it out a lot more. I think, like as it goes along.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, they are taking more of an interest in vlogging now than when we first started, especially Noah. He wants to be front and center. Oliver's not really bothered. Oliver will tell you at the end of the day what his favorite ride was, why he liked that ride, which one he wouldn't go on again, and it's just like, right, okay. And Henry just doesn't care. And Henry, usually you'll find in all the videos, Henry is usually sleeping in the middle on the way back.
Yeah, I know. I've seen him. Yeah.
And you'll see his head go out, and he'll be nodding. But no, the other two, Noah is the one that is showing the main interest.
Yeah.
He's strong word.
He's going to be. It'll be a future theme park worldwide. Yeah, so it should be. It should be good.
Drop again.
Nothing
I've turned mine off. Mine's on mobile data, I think.
You okay?
Nothing else is running, is it?
Oh, what you?
We're back.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, apparently there's strong winds in Yorkshire tonight, so that's probably what's playing with the internet.
Probably, more than likely.
Wouldn't expect anything else in Yorkshire. But like I said, Noah will be a lot more front and center this season. When we're out, he's got his own little vlogging camera. He'll do his videos with his mum while the rest of us are on rides, or anytime we stop. And his will get uploaded with ours. Lauren will sort that because Lauren's a technical. I'm not. I'm just a mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
in answer to James, I have found that. But we're gone again. This is annoying.
I'm not frozen, James.
No, we're still there.
No, we're still there. Have you got us, Adam?
Yeah, I can see you. You keep freezing though.
We've got you frozen.
Am I frozen now?
Oh, there, we've got you now. 1 minute you were just sat there, and next you had a Yoda cup. It froze on you. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I think. Well, my internet's literally right here. I'm not connected via thing, but literally my route is like
James
right
was
here.
saying earlier. James was saying, well, he asked if we found that his confidence had grown a lot more in real life because of the vlogging.
Yeah,
that is still. I'm still working on it.
Yeah,
but it does help, like talking to the community. It has made me more sociable in that small group. And I've already said to Lauren that I am willing to put myself out there in the right situations, because everything I do has to be planned. If it's not planned, I tend to either chicken out or just not do it. And it can't be planned too far ahead, because if it's planned too far ahead, I've got time to find an excuse. Whereas like a week or two in advance, which is usually what we do as trips anyway, we usually plan a couple of weeks in advance. That is fine for me.
Yeah.
But my confidence overall,
I think it has.
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you need, isn't it? You know, the confidence boost of, because it's getting you out there, and you've got to do things that you don't normally do, and also you're interacting with YouTube and obviously other people, and you know that's, you know, then you look at, you know, and then obviously then you've got the community now, this one where you're interacting with other people as well, within the community as well. So
we have had it where we've gone to school with the boys, and because of the YouTube page, they tell all the friends they tell all the friends about it.
Right.
Because of the YouTube videos, we do get a lot of parents saying, "Oh, we've seen you on YouTube." I'm like, "What? Really? Oh, that's brilliant, guys! Thank you so much."
Yeah.
And we don't do it for people to follow us. I mean, we do it because we enjoy it, and because, like we said, memories and time with the kids. Because they don't stay kids for long.
No, they don't.
So, and it's not long before they start doing their own thing. So we're just trying to savor the time that we have got with them in the best possible way for us.
Yeah.
Because I used to have lots of photo albums of my life and me growing up and the people around me, but unfortunately they all got lost. So I literally lost my entire life, and this was about a year or two after me and Lauren had got together. So I lost everything.
Yeah,
and I have basically had to start again as such with Lauren's help. And I mean, everyone's going to say I'm being soppy and all the rest of it, but if it wasn't for this woman here, I wouldn't be here. She literally saved me when I was at my lowest.
Yeah.
She has shown me what real love is, and she's dragged me along, kicking and screaming. She's supported me that one would ever dream of. And
I shove you in front of the camera.
And she shoves me in front of the camera and tells me, "You can do this, and you will do this, because it's for us and our babies." Because that's what it is. It doesn't matter how old the boys will get, they will always be our babies. But this woman here is my rock. She's literally everything to me. And I don't say that lightly. She's not just the love of my life, she's my best friend. And I couldn't think of anyone else to do it with.
That's what we need, like Darren. We need park friends.
Park friends. Park friends are good.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with park friends.
You can't, you know, as I think it's Dal that said, you know, when you go to a theme park, when you go to a theme park, you're a kid.
Yeah.
You know, you become a kid again. You know, and it's a lot different to when, you know, when you've got,
takes you away from normal life, doesn't it?
Exactly. And with you can share that with your children as well. That's so much. You know, they can see how much. You know, they can be able to see the memories of them growing up, and obviously you coming out of your shells. Obviously, they don't know that, but you can see it in yourselves that you've come along so much because of what you're doing, and it's if you've got anxieties and stuff like that, it helps you being a lot better in yourself because of that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, a lot of the guys in here. I mean, I know the fact that Darren and James and that they and Sam and everybody else, they all have you know different, you know, all have different sort of like things that they have to get over, and you know, things like that as well. And Dow, and you know, and you know, and also, and then you've got, you know, people like the people in the community. Obviously, we've got like Joe in the community as well, which, you know, who's like, you know, knows everything, gets us all the information. I can never keep up with Joe, but
no chance. I couldn't do what Joe does.
Yeah, but it's good to keep him on the pulse he's on the pulse all the time, keeping us informed, and then we can sort of like pick up the sort of like aftermath of it all. Sort of like
exactly.
A lot of my stuff comes off the back of what Joe knows. So, but obviously, but not everybody watched Joe's videos. So, some people watch mine as well. So it's different to thing. But I just wanted to sort of like get it out there so that people can sort of like be a lot better, like, a lot better in their own head and be more positive, and also be able to like be a kid and be able to have it rolls back.
I'll just have to take a minute for me.
All right. Just sort of like being a lot more, sort of like better in yourself, and so you're a lot more just a lot more positive, really.
Sorry, we just had a big bang from one of the bedrooms.
Oh, right, okay.
Has he dropped his Lego? Yeah. He dropped his
Lego.
as Noah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got boxes upon boxes of Lego, and Noah sets them all up, and his brothers usually destroy them in the morning.
Right.
But he's built them all up tonight, and then he's just dropped one. So.
Oh dear.
But yeah, with me and Lauren, we've done this as well to try and help others.
Mental health.
Yeah.
Mental health wise, I mean, a lot of people know what I go through on a daily basis, and if we can help just one person with our videos and help them to battle their own demons, then we've succeeded in what we've done.
Exactly.
Because, like I said, everyone's got that one strong person that they turn to. I mean, mine's Lauren. I don't know who Lauren's is because it's not me. But we try to be there for others as well.
Yeah.
It's not just about us.
Yeah.
Computer's done something, Lauren. Lauren. I'm just closing that. There we go. Right.
Is it all right?
Yeah, something just came up on screen, something to do with OneDrive. I was like, close that. That's what I do. I just close everything if it comes up. Lauren's a technical genius. But
all right.
Yeah, it's letting other people know that
I think
it's okay to have your demons and still put yourself out there. Not just with vlogging, but being in a situation that you're not comfortable in.
Yeah.
If you're not going to put yourself there, then you're never going to be able to battle them demons.
That's right.
I reckon we could build an elephant. Is that what it says? Can't read, ain't it?
A big elephant, yeah. Yeah, we probably could, James. We've got
big
quite
elephant.
a few collections.
Probably could give it a go. Not that I'm
James
going anytime soon.
James loves Lego.
Burning my
Darren
life.
does as well. Darren's got like I think Darren's bought half of Harry Potter Lego. I think.
Yeah.
Or more than half
See,
of Harry Potter Lego.
I try to limit the amount of Lego in the house because I get annoyed because I have to build it.
Right.
For the children to then destroy it.
Noah's does all right.
Noah's does all right. I mean, I spent about 3 days up in Noah's bedroom with him building Lego this after Christmas. Because everyone went out and got him Lego, and I was like, oh, really? But we decorate Noah's room every six months anyway. We change it around. We've just put his TV up on the wall. We've just put a shelf up so he can put his things out of reach from his brothers. But mainly his Lego. We're having to look at more shelving for him because he's got too much Lego and the boys are still able to get it. But then Noah wants to play with it, so he takes it down and forgets to put it back up, and the boys destroy it, so he has to build it again. It's just madness. It's just a vicious circle.
Yeah. Sam said he got a roller coaster Lego and hasn't built it yet.
Disappointing.
It's just Sam, innit? It's just a disappointment. I mean, we were on about this. He's still convinced he's 23. He tried convincing us last night he's 23. and that he's got a full head of hair. I mean, I'm nearly 40, and I've got more hair than Sam has.
Yeah, I've got none. So
you're doing well there. I mean, I think you've got about the same.
Yeah. Well, Sam's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Darren's saying the same.
Yeah, mental health.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, it's brilliant to see, like so the guys in the community that are real and have put themselves out there, and just be there for each other. Which opening day are we on about? Are we on about Alton Towers?
Alton Towers, I think he's on about. Yeah, we're there.
We'll be there. All five of us.
Yeah, looks like Darren's there too. I think I know Sam. I know Sam's going to be there. James as well.
Are you dragging Lindsay with you, James, or is it just you?
I know Lindsay's going as well. I think, and I know Darren's bringing all of his children as well, and Karen's going as well.
See, that's the thing. I mean, the children, our boys will love it. They are social butterflies.
Yeah,
they are best when they've got. They'll talk to anyone. Like,
yeah.
As much as you turn around to them and say, "Don't talk to strangers," I was like, I'll stand out in garden and they'll see people walking past and they'll be like, "Hi, morning." I'm like, don't talk to strangers. But she's not a stranger. She said hi. All right. But no, the boys are brilliant, and they'll love meeting everyone, especially once they find out that it's people that mummy and daddy speak to as well. Wow, 27 Lego sets, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they'd done that many.
I think he's got the big castle and everything. I think.
See, I had like the Ghostbusters car.
Yeah.
Echo. I had Echo, and it got smashed.
Oh
and
no!
I cried over that because I spent forever doing it, and
oh no!
I cried when it did it, and I threw it away. I couldn't look at it anymore. I had to throw it away.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
But everyone's got. I think when it comes to blokes, we all have that childish side. We all have something. I mean, like I've got Assassin's Creed figurines.
Yeah.
And I've had them since before me and you got together, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, since before me and Lauren got together, and a lot of them are still in the packaging. I refuse to get them out. I had.
I love Assassin's Creed.
I had a Captain America, pristine.
Yeah.
And Thor.
Yeah.
Like both in the boxes, untouched, still filmed and everything. Lauren made me give them to boys.
Oh really? Oh no!
Kids liked them. They're currently sat in a sandpit outside. They've been sat there since last summer.
Yeah.
Pristine. I wasn't impressed.
Right.
I tried to say to Lauren, "Do you know how much they're worth?" She says, "They're worth your kids' happiness." And I was like, "That's blackmail."
I don't do hoarding stuff.
I collect. Sam collect. Joe collects autographs.
That's good.
He's got 20 to 30, I think.
That's different, isn't it?
But the thing with that is what kind of autographs is it? Is it like sports, or is it celebrities, or see? Because that's the thing. I mean, I'm big on sports. I am a massive sports person. So I've always been active. When me and Lauren got together, I used to play football 5 days a week. Yeah, and it gradually cut down to once.
It's got Johnny Depp's.
Wow.
Oh, he's got Johnny Depp's.
Yeah, he's got Johnny Depp, Tom Hanks, Tom Hardy. I would kill him for that Tom Hardy one.
Tom Hardy's. Wow, he met
Tom
Hardy. Wow.
Robert Englund, the original Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, the original Freddy Krueger.
That's brilliant, that.
And I met Dave. I met Dave Prowse, who plays the body of Darth Vader.
Show James. Where's the Assassin's Creed one? Is it downstairs?
No.
Yeah, Creed is my. Yeah, I love Assassin's Creed.
It's obsessed.
I've got all the games, so every single one. So, what else?
Yeah, Rob does the games.
So I've got.
Graham.
This is my dressing gown.
Oh, right, you got that one. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I've got the figurines. I've got all the games.
Yeah.
I keep re-downloading them on. Each time I get a different computer. Currently
Right.
starting a PS5. I've got
Right.
all the books. I've read all the books, including the one after the film. So yeah.
Yeah. I like the film. That was quite good when that came out.
Trying to see what
Who's got
else is in there.
Tim Carrey. I'm trying to read what they're saying.
Jim Carrey is brilliant. No one will ever be able to pull off what he did.
No.
Just in such a short period, he did The Mask, he did Cable Guy, he did The Yes Man. He did all them in such a short period, and he just shot. He shot up
Yeah.
in. For me, it was a massive
Favorite AC game.
favorite AC game.
That's from Sam.
I'd say
It's a tough one, that.
I'm really struggling, but I'd say Odyssey, because as a child I was massive into like my Greeks and my Romans and mythology.
Yeah.
I still come out with stuff that Lauren's like, how do you even know that? But yeah, Greek mythology was a major thing when I was growing up. I was into Clash of the Titans. I was into Hercules. I was into all your old school films, the Quest for the Golden Fleece, so Jason and the Argonauts. Right, so as you can imagine, that was my growing up. So when they brought out Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely having that. So that's by far one of them. Either that or the first appearance of Ezio Auditore. So yeah, Ezio is my favorite character, but Odyssey is my favorite game.
I mean, mine would. I think my favorite game. I mean, I did like Odyssey. Odyssey was a very, very, very good game, but Valhalla was my favorite, to be honest. I mean, Valhalla.
Yeah, I've downloaded it. I just haven't got. I haven't got one. I haven't got round to actually playing it fully yet. So I've started it. I'm not fully committed to it.
Yeah.
I haven't got the time just now.
Didn't dinosaurs roam when you were a child, Rob?
Dinosaurs roam when I was a child. I'm not that old, thank you very much.
I mean, I'm old. I think I'm older than you. I think.
I think you are. I mean, I'm
the right. What year was you born? What year was you born?
85.
No, I'm older than you. Then yeah, I'm older than you. I was born the same year as Darren. So I was born in 78.
Wow.
So I'm 40. I'm 45 in August. Yeah, I'll be 45 in August. So.
That's not that bad.
No, I know. I said I'll be riding roller coasters till I'm like 100 and whatever.
Well, that's what we said.
Yeah, we said you can't imagine yourself stop doing it, can you?
Once you start and you've got that buzz for it. I mean, we're already counting down to kids leaving home and or at least being old enough to look after the end so that we can just disappear.
Sam was born in the year 2000, he said.
Yeah.
We're back on this. We're not having this conversation again. We had this conversation last night.
I was born then too.
The year 2000. If he was born in the year 2000, he can't be because he's been doing.
He is not. He's got his digits the wrong way around.
He can't be born in the year 2000. No way. He's been
He says he's
doing
23,
photography
but
for 10 years.
the wrong way around. I mean,
He's
Warren
been doing
put a picture
photography
of him.
for 10 years.
Warren put a picture up of him last night blowing out the candles on his 30th birthday. But apparently it was his brother.
All right.
But no, dinosaurs weren't quite roaming. They'd been extinct a while before when I was a kid. We just had giant dogs, really big dogs.
Yeah, really big dogs. Yeah.
They were one of those where you weren't allowed to play out after dark, just in case.
Yeah.
As soon as the street light.
The thing is, I grew up in London, so my when I was growing up, I grew up in London, so it's so when I was a youngster, it was around central London.
When
so
I was growing up, the lights come on the lamppost, and that's it. You have to go in. That's what it was like when I was growing up.
Yeah, that was probably the same for me. Actually, I wasn't allowed to go out after dark, really.
Except when I was playing rugby. Except when I was playing rugby. If I was playing rugby, I was allowed out later. Because, I mean, I know you wouldn't think it to look at me. I mean, at a younger age, I represented. Oh, here we go. My local team. I represented Bradford. I represented Yorkshire, and I had trials for Great Britain.
Oh wow!
Unfortunately, I had an incident where I met someone and I ended up with a scar along my elbow.
Right.
After a bit of a run-in, so I lost out on all that.
All right.
But I later went on to football.
Football. All right.
Yeah. And for anyone that asks, I'm a Newcastle fan.
Okay.
Lawrence, I can't even bring myself to say it.
What?
Go on.
What we're saying?
Who do you support, Lauren?
Man United. Okay. I thought Man United supporters don't like Leeds.
No, we don't. Rob doesn't really like anyone that doesn't support Newcastle with him.
See, I don't mind. But I just can't stand Man United. I really can't. And I can't stand those Liverpool fans that think that they deserve to win everything, even though they haven't actually won that much. I mean, right. I grew up in an age where Man United were a team full of really, really good players.
Yeah.
And they won everything.
Yeah.
But as you can imagine, everyone hated them. Right? I appreciate footballers for footballers. I mean, like, for me, the best ever footballer I've ever seen was the original Ronaldo. Fat Ronaldo, as they call him now. But he is by far the best player I ever seen.
Yeah.
Followed closely by Alan Shearer, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate footballers for being footballers. I don't appreciate them for their team rewards and all of it.
Their actual, what they can do on the pitch.
Exactly. But no, we've gone completely off subject here, haven't we? I mean, we're supposed to be talking about us, and we've ended up on all sorts. We've done Assassin's Creed. Would someone like to ask more?
It's all right. Like? I mean, we have loads of different things to talk about anyway. It's so with your obviously, so your favorite. Obviously, so people are going to start asking questions now, I guess, because it's like an hour and a half now. So,
yeah,
if anybody wants to ask them any questions, please put it in the chat, please, and obviously they'll see it. What is your favorite coaster?
Nemesis. There we go. Done. Go on, Rob.
I don't know. I'm torn. See, I'm torn between Oblivion because I love that ride. I just love the thrill of the fall.
Yeah.
Or
it's the fastest at the moment. It's the fastest coaster in the UK, isn't it? Because of the drop.
Ridiculous.
That's what it says. Yeah.
What else have we got?
Who? Oh God.
I have actually got Fat Ronaldo on my Facebook, so I follow him quite a lot. Favorite Ravenger.
I don't know what they're on about.
Sam, I struggle with Sam. I really struggle with Sam.
Yeah, he asks his weird questions, Sam. Sometimes he does. He's just being funny, I think. He's talking about Revengers, but I don't know what a Revenger is.
A Ravenger.
Revenger. I don't know what he's talking about.
I think it's supposed to be an Avenger, but knowing Sam.
Yeah. Everybody's saying
if it is my favorite Avenger, I'll let Lauren answer. Who's my favorite Avenger? Thor.
Thor. Oh, okay.
Thor.
Yeah. Thor's pretty cool. I like Thor.
What's your favourite Scottish theme park?
I've never really done Scottish theme parks. I live there, but I never really did parks. I actually worked on. It's called Cadonas. I worked on the theme park. Well, it's not a theme park. It was a fairground, but it was it's permanently based in Aberdeen. So I worked there as a kid. I started working there at 14 year old,
right.
until I joined the army at 16. And then I went back there after I'd left the army. I went back working there for a few months, just to get me back up on my feet. But I've never actually been to any parks in Scotland.
No, I haven't either. I didn't know there was any up there. I don't know if there's any up there. Oh, they're asking where you live in.
There is one just outside here.
I think Joe's asking.
No.
We are in Pontefract, which is near Wakefield, Leeds area.
Because he lives on the other side of Yorkshire, doesn't he? Well, sort of. Because
well, we're West Yorkshire.
Yeah,
Joe
lives East Yorkshire.
Joe's in East Yorkshire.
Yeah, he lives near. His local park is Flamingo Land. It was Lightwater Valley. It was Lightwater Valley. His favourite, his home.
All right, that's how
Valley.
Ripon and Richmond. That's Ripon and Richmond way is Lightwater Valley, isn't it?
That's where he lives. Yeah.
Let's have a look. What else have we got?
Adam, which
have you not heard of the Ravenge?
Never been there, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know which one. I don't know which. I've never been up to Scotland, so I don't know what parks are up there. I've not really looked.
No, never have I. I mean, I'm not.
I bought a kitchen from there once.
You bought a kitchen from where you live.
Sam.
We live.
I mean,
if
he said Haribo, yeah, we'd understand that because I mean we have got the Haribo factory where we live.
Have you?
Yeah. The actual Haribo factory is in Pontefract. If you look on the back of the packets, it actually tells you.
Oh, does it? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And it's also, is it the UK capital for licorice?
Yeah.
There we go. UK capital for licorice, apparently.
DIY kitchen from Pontefract. Okay.
DIY kitchen.
I live near Cadbury's World. Was not far away.
So that's me.
That is Lauren.
Live near Cadbury's
See,
World.
I'm a sweet guy. Lauren's a chocolate through and through.
Yeah. So what?
Water rides. I don't like water rides. I don't have any favourite water rides, just to avoid them as much as I possibly can.
I honestly can't say 10. I can't say 10, but I can tell you my top 3
Yeah.
My top three. My first one would be the Tatuki Splash at Portaventura.
Right.
Second would be what's that one at Legoland?
Well, I didn't go.
Is there one at
Hey,
Legoland?
It's the pirate one at Legoland, and I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah. I know the one you mean.
And the third one would be it was another one at Portaventura again. No, in fact, there's one at Heide Park in Soltau in Germany.
Right.
I can't remember what it's called, but it was really, really good.
Right.
But that would be my third one. Those are my top three. Lauren really does hate water rides.
To try and get a night at the famous, but it's all made up, Joe. Like,
what's that? East Street,
East Drive.
East Drive. Oh no, it's ridiculous. That
it's all hyped for the money.
So yeah. So I mean, that TV program, Most Haunted Live, did an episode there, and since then it's just been people paying money. And we actually know,
no, okay.
yeah, Greener's granddad or something.
Greener's auntie.
Yeah, that owns it or something.
Yeah.
So one of our boys' godmother, it's her auntie that actually owns that house.
Oh really?
So yeah. So we know it is just literally a hype.
There's nothing scary in there at all.
And it's just a massive hype.
it's just they're trying to bring people in to pay to come in, or or they're just trying to keep people scared of it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's an inconvenience for the people that live around there because they park their cars everywhere and block off. It's on a roundabout. Is the actual house? It's on a roundabout, so everyone just parks their cars on the roundabout, just blocking everyone out.
Oh God!
Yeah,
that's not good.
That's
not good.
Yes, it is. Pirate Falls. That's what I was thinking of.
Pirate Falls.
I can't think what it was called.
I will avoid water.
Pirate Falls.
But Lauren would happily stay in this so-called haunted house rather than go on any water ride.
Yeah, I mean, I don't tend to go on water rides myself either, to be honest.
I mean, I do during the summer. I'll go on the water rides with the kids. It keeps them amused. It cools them down because that is a major thing with summer because everywhere is open.
James, you can't ask that.
Do we call them Yorkshire puddings or just puddings?
Yorkshire puddings.
You still call them Yorkshire puddings even though you live in Yorkshire.
It's still Yorkshire puddings in Yorkshire.
Not just puddings because you live in Yorkshire.
No. Puddings, Lauren would get excited. She'd think of sticky toffee.
Right. Yeah. When are you guys planning to go to Disneyland?
We're thinking next year.
February time.
Next year.
Yeah. Obviously we have to look at financials and stuff like that. I mean, I've got a new car to get at the end of this year, 7-seater.
Right.
We've got Christmas and everything. The boys are getting a bit bigger now, so it gives us a chance to save up some decent money to go and experience the full thing. Because we are driving over.
You're going to drive over, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to drive over.
Maybe try and stay in, either stay outside or maybe drive to like Davy Crockett.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we looked at. We found it difficult to find somewhere that would accommodate for 5 of us.
Yeah. David Crockett might be able to do it because it's got cabins, so you might be able to get. I think they do like a one big room and then 3 beds separately in the second room, so you can get the 3 boys in 3 different.
Still have its own privacy.
Yeah, so you have a different room to the boys, and all 3 of them in one room.
Yeah, but well, that's why we were looking at it. We didn't want to feel like we were all crammed into a small space. So we were looking at
The
different
reason because as well, they're like self-contained as well. Then ones,
yeah,
they're like self-contained, so you can cook
Well, we
food
did-
there, or if you want to,
we
you
did
don't
the
have to.
Enchanted Forest at Alton Towers, and that was brilliant for just the four of us because we didn't take Henry. We left him with his goddad.
Oh yeah. No, Charlotte had him.
Was it Charlotte? I
Yeah.
thought it were Beck and Paul.
No,
Charlotte.
they had him for Legoland.
Oh, right. But yeah, we left Henry here, and for the four of us, the Enchanted Forest were brilliant. It was so nice to get away, just the four of us, and go see the late night entertainment and go see other things that the boys could do. And we had a nice time just us, didn't we?
Oh,
What's
Joe's
really
asking
gonna
if you're on. Joe's asking if
Yeah.
you're on Facebook.
Yeah. Mine is literally Rob and Thomson, and Lauren's is Laura Marie for the next 50 odd days.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on our own personal profile.
I think we've got them on your bio, haven't we?
for,
The Thomson life.
no.
No, we haven't got one for the actual Thomson life. We've
I mean,
just
you
got
can
his
set that up.
individual.
You can set that up against your profile, so you can
I
like
have a
set one up and
photography
it'd be
page
set.
doing like that.
Yeah, you have
Lauren's
your own
got
page.
a photography page bio on there because
All right.
obviously Lauren is a photographer.
All right.
Um,
Oh, cool.
just when she gets chance and time
Mm.
in between everything else that's going on.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He's found her. So Joe's found her straight away,
I think I got one from him.
and Warren as well. But
That's cool.
oh,
And
here
Sam.
we go. Sam's interested now.
As
Not in me.
soon
it's
as it's
in
in
Lauren.
photography, that's it.
No,
Sam.
she's not. She will hands up tell you she's not as good as Sam, but she would aspire to be. And
Yeah.
And Warren has as well, I think.
I am investing
Warren-
in her a new camera
Right.
towards the end of the year,
Yeah.
so that she's a bit more comfortable and a bit more confident in herself. Because to me, she is really talented.
Yeah.
Not just for her photography, but her craft skills as well. Because she does a lot of craft stuff on the side.
Right.
But Lauren is so talented; it's unreal.
Mm. That's cool.
I'm a jack of all trades. Me, I can put my hand to anything. Like
Right.
if Lauren needs something building, she'll ask me, and I'll build it, and then she'll
Yeah.
do all the decorating side and the little annoying bits, the bits that would literally annoy me.
Right.
So between us, we managed to do pretty much everything,
Excellent.
and we've got to join her as a future brother-in-law as well. So
That's cool. Is that I've sent you both invites. Oh, so all right. So he sent you both invites on Facebook.
brilliant, thank you.
What's that? What's the sound
There you
say?
go.
Since he was 11.
For 12 years now,
Thanks,
since he
Sam.
was 11.
12 years since he was 11.
To God, his maths is. I'll tell you what, it's a good job he's good at photographing, because if he was to do anything to do with maths, he'd be screwed, wouldn't he? Jesus, I'm 38, right?
Yeah.
But I look younger than Sam. Even I look younger than Sam.
James is young. James is young. I think James is young.
I've seen James's pictures, and he does look really young. I think it's that long head of hair and the facial. It makes him look younger. I don't know why, but it does make. It literally looks like Thor to me, and I just look at his hair, and I'm like, wow.
Thor. It looks like Thor.
Don't get me wrong. I would never try and grow my hair long, right?
No.
Because if I did, Lauren would shout at me. I mean, Sam, you are not younger than James.
Joe's
Can't believe it.
35. Joe's 35.
I believe Joe.
So Joe's 10 years younger than me.
If
Are we all lying about our ages? Because I'll be 18 then.
that's the case, I'm only 25.
I'm not lying about my age because I can't.
No,
And Darren
I'm-
definitely can't. Darren definitely can't because he's got it in his profile. Because it says 28, so he can't lie.
See, the thing with me is, I mean, I'm 38. I don't look it, right? And I definitely don't act it, right?
No.
If we're on about mental ages, I can believe that Sam is 23, right? Just like me, I'm 28.
In a theme park, I'm like 10.
Yeah, at the theme park,
we all just drop. We're all as bad as kids.
I'm just like running around like crazy person.
That's
trying
us.
to go on a ride.
But it is just me and Lauren. That's us.
Yeah. Also, like absolute idiots.
Yeah. And we're there to take video as well, so arms are going. We're like, come on, you coming with us? I don't think we've got any, mate.
Yeah.
Is that Noah?
Noah, yeah. Asking if you can have an apple. Noah, as part of Noah's autism, he doesn't really sleep that well.
Right.
So he'll sit in his room and he'll be fine. He'll be quiet. He tends to go down about 11, 12 o'clock. And then it's a struggle to get him up at 7 in the morning for school. But he'll also wake up in the middle of the night and go for a walk.
Mm.
So we have to lock all his doors and windows and everything.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Darren wasn't born in that age. Darren, how old are you then? When
78 is not the year he was born, it's his age. Is that what he's saying? Warren said the same thing, funnily enough.
What's that?
It's not the year he was born, it's his age.
Right. He's asking me what my cup is. Who's asking me what my cup is?
What's in the cup, Adam? What are you drinking?
Oh, what's in the cup? Coffee that I made myself. My cup is this. This is like this Baby Yoda, basically. Who else? Is there anything else?
It's quite funny this, just watching Darren and Warren's conversation.
So
James, I'd have been with James. I would have had a jammy wagon wheel. Not the original one, a jammy wagon wheel.
Yeah.
We usually give him a couple of biscuits. 78 is the number of ex-wives he has.
Oh dear. They can't say that to Darren. So you said you've been to Portaventura. Was Shambhala built then?
What's that, sorry?
Was Shambhala built then when you went to Portaventura?
No, it was I went when it was like the Dragon Khan, El Diablo, Stampeder. Stampeder was one of the main attractions. Obviously, Dragon Khan was and always will be the main one.
Mm.
But no, it was Shambhala wasn't done then.
Wasn't built.
I don't think it was. I think it was quite a while ago. I don't know where they've all gone. There might be one at Draws.
Grogu. Grogu, Sam.
We're trying to find biscuits now.
We're trying to find biscuits.
Yeah, Noah's decided he wants biscuits, but Henry eats them all, and we have to hide them all over the place. So we have all sorts everywhere. Have you found something? Oh, no.
Jammy Dodgers. Who said jammy? Oh, just saying jammy Dodgers. Yeah, I mean, because you're like you're like Disney. Disney's really cool. When you go over there, you'll like that.
I mean,
because it'll be awesome.
I went just before me and Lauren actually got together. I went with my ex-wife and my older two children.
Right.
I've got twin boys that are now 13.
Right.
But I went with them.
Guess what? Mommy
Right.
gave me.
Giving you some chocolate biscuits.
Yeah.
I mean, But I went with them, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We stayed in one of it was the Indian ones, the cowboy themed area, and I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't the David Crockett.
No,
but I went then. But I always told Lauren from the minute we got together, I said we would go as a family. But we've been like, because Noah and Oliver were born so close together, we didn't have a chance to do anything then. And then we've let the boys grow up a bit before introducing them to like roller coasters and stuff.
I thought, to be honest, I thought they were twins.
No, they are close.
Very, very
There's 11
close.
months. There's 11 months between them.
I thought they were twins. To be honest, when I first seen them on the video without you introducing them,
we do get asked that a lot. There's literally that much between them in size. But there's 11 months between them, and there's 3 years between Ollie and Henry. But we had so much.
Yeah, Irish twins, Sam.
Irish twins.
That's what they're called.
Irish twins.
What were they? Less than a year between them. Less than a year between them.
Called Irish twins.
Irish twins. Yeah. Hotel Shanghai. That's it. That's the one in Disneyland.
Cheyenne. Yeah, that's the one.
I am. Yeah.
See?
That's the
cowboy
Warren's
on this tonight.
Yeah. I mean, I've stayed in there as well, but I couldn't remember the name of it, to be honest.
I really enjoyed them because it's not that far. Well, you've got the river at the back of it as well, and you can walk along the river, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
But the rooms.
I mean, David Crockett's a bit further out. You have to drive in from David Crockett.
Well, that's why we were looking at it, because obviously with us driving over, there's no shuttle from the. Is that what you said? There's no shuttle from the David Crockett, so we'd have to drive to the park anyway, or we'd have to drive to one of the other parks and then get the shuttle from there. But that didn't really bother us. I mean, we looked at what would be most comfortable for us. And
exactly.
And when we do go, we are looking at doing not just Disney, but the Marvel side as well. And the boys will love it.
Oh yeah,
well, the older two will. The older two will. I'm not sure how Henry's going to.
I'm not to be rub it in or anything, but I'm going there on the 26th of March. So I'm going on the 26th of March for a week.
We know.
You do.
We know.
I mean, I'll do a live. Yeah. I'll do a live stream from there. I'll do a live stream from there, and I'll show the boys. Like I have got blogs from there before. I went in November, but I'm going with my nan. I'm taking my nan there. She's 85.
Oh, lovely.
So it's like the only like.
While you're over there. While you're over there, we'll do our Virgin vlog for Thought Park, because
okay,
to us it don't get much better.
Yeah, it'll be quite good to like. I'll show you around and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I did do blogs from there before, but this one will be a bit more thorough because my nan's there. I've got to show her like literally every morsel part of the park, literally everywhere. So I have to blog the whole park. So you'll be able to see. But I do like a late night live stream or something, like one night.
Yeah,
I'll go to somewhere.
Yeah, that would be.
What I want to see is I'm going to video. Have you seen that new thing that they've got out now where they're doing the Avengers drone show?
Yeah.
Well, that's just come out, literally just, and I'll be able to see it there. So, so I'll be, I'll video that. I might even live stream that. Actually, I think. Obviously, that'll be late. Well, it won't be too late because it all depends when it gets dark to when the show comes on. So. But the Avengers Campus is pretty cool. Very, very.
Yeah, well, I mean, we watched a lot of the videos of when they were building it, and throughout setting it up and that, and it did look amazing. And the boys were bouncing about it, and we were like, right. That's what made us turn around and say, right, we need to go to Disney soon. Because we are slowly broadening his horizons. And we've gone from just going to local places like Chester Zoo and occasionally going to Blackpool. I mean, you'll notice you haven't had much of a mention of Blackpool because we haven't done Pleasure Beach yet because the boys won't benefit. Again,
No.
it comes down to the boys.
Yeah.
We have done Peter Rabbit, and we are looking. Thanks to Joe, we are looking forward to the Gruffalo opening.
Oh yeah, that one.
So,
that looks pretty cool.
That the boys will be up for that when that opens. And Lauren was originally going to go to Thorpe Park for her birthday in June.
Yeah,
but because I've turned around and says we'll go at the end of this month. She's changed her mind and says we are going to Blackpool.
Oh, okay.
So me being the good husband that I am, the doting husband who always goes by that saying, a happy wife is a happy life, has said, without a doubt, we will do that.
Yeah.
Plus, easier drive. I'm just thinking it's an easier drive. It's
very much
because we're literally an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Hour and a half, 2 hours from Blackpool.
From Blackpool,
and that's if it's busy.
Oh wow.
So
yeah, I'm like
except when I went at my stag do and it took me 4 hours to get there. And I had to drive.
I'm like 3 hours from Blackpool.
It took me 4 hours to get to Blackpool from where I am now.
Yeah.
On my stag do, and I was driving.
Oh dear. Okay.
But I didn't go by my sat nav. I went by my dad.
Right.
Who was already drunk before I'd even picked him up.
All right.
And it was supposed to be a full weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came home.
I came home after one night. So that's it. I threatened to leave my dad there. I had a breakfast and I was like, right, I'm done.
I bet.
Someone had booked the room for us, the hotel and everything, and the accommodation for about, there were 10 of us?
Yeah.
10 of us. They booked us into the worst hotel ever. I had bed bugs and everything, and we were like, nope. Laura made us strip off before I could get in the house.
Oh, well.
My stag do was a waste.
Oh, right.
If I'd have known about it then, I'd have just said, screw it, I'll just go to Alton Towers or something.
What music are you into?
That's is that Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah. James asked the same question actually.
See, we're in all sorts. I mean, at the moment, me and Lauren are quite into country music.
Okay. I don't really have a type of music. We just
go by what we enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I go from anything from Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, all the way up to Westlife, East 17, Backstreet Boys. Me and Lauren went to watch Blue just before Christmas.
Oh wow!
I went to Westlife.
Lauren went. I didn't get to go. I had to look after the kids. But yeah, we don't really bother. I mean, I've got everything from, like I said, Linkin Park, Blink 182, Offspring, all the way up to Sheryl Crow, Texas, anything to Clubland. Like, literally, I am the most random person ever when it comes to music.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. I like anything. Of all different kinds of all different. I mean, I grew up with Motown, so in my house when I was little.
So yeah, at the moment we're both majored into country at the moment.
Country music. Okay.
Yeah.
I like country music. Country music's not too bad.
Well, it's not even. It's just a couple of people that are actually singing, and
I have no idea who any of them people are.
Who?
Rammstein. I know who Rammstein are. I know Five Finger Death Punch. I know Megadeth.
No,
they're all bands, aren't they?
Yeah. But yeah, what's his name? Is it Spencer Crandall?
Yeah.
Spencer Crandall, he's a big one for us just now. That's what we've been
Right.
listening to a lot of lately.
Okay.
There is a lot of metalheads, like, I've noticed that.
Metalheads, yeah. I'm not a metalhead, I don't think. I do like sort of. I think
I'm
the
too
highest
pretty to be a metalhead, me. I'm too pretty to be a metalhead.
the highest I go is Guns N' Roses, and that's soft metal, I think.
Yeah. That's
See, I love a
quite
bit. I love a bit of Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi. See,
Yeah, I like Bon
listen,
Jovi
we've
as
got
well.
all sorts.
You like opera? No, not really. Sends me to sleep though.
Opera. Yeah.
Well,
No.
Lauren sticks podcasts on a night time and just falls asleep. Slayer.
Who says Slayer? Oh, that's that
James.
must be James.
Slipknot. No. See, I've never been into Slipknot or Korn.
No, that
I had a bit of a phase for Marilyn Manson,
right.
but no, I'm not a massive metalhead. Love a bit of Meatloaf. But then I also enjoyed like Jerry Lewis, the piano player.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Jerry Lewis, bit of Elvis thrown in there. Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
Can't beat him.
No.
So yeah, I am very varied.
Yeah, I like all different kinds of music as well, including loads of Disney music as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we love a bit of Disney sing along.
Yeah. Even though I've not got kids, so but
yeah, we love a bit of We Don't Talk About Bruno and a bit of Frozen.
Oh yeah,
I love that. Into the Unknown. I mean, my favorite Disney film is Tangled.
Tangled is cool. I love Tangled.
Most random film ever.
Yeah.
Lauren.
Do you know what? Do you know who I like? I'm into is the person who's doing all the music at the moment at Disney, which is Lin Wemel. What I can't even say his name now. Lin Manuel Miranda. He does like basically done all of he done Frozen 2. Did he's in Mary Poppins, the second Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
The new one. He's the chimney sweep. The lighter guy. The white guy.
Yeah, I know you're
about. Dick Van Dyke. That's him. That's actually him.
Don't ever say that. Do not ever say that he replaced Dick Van Dyke. No one can replace Dick Van Dyke.
No. What I mean is he's like the
he's taking the role on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a massive like he's a massive sort of like producer and he does like orchestra stuff and all that sort of stuff like that. He done Hamilton and
see the boys are the same. They'll listen to Disney music all day long. I mean, if we mention the word sing to them, they automatically think the film.
All right, sing, yeah.
Yeah, and the only bits that they actually sing is the gorilla, Johnny.
Right, yeah.
Right. And they'll sing his songs all day long. They'll just sing the same lines over and over again. I mean, I know it is as bad as me for music at the moment. Like one minute he's into, I think he's going through a Nemo phase. I mean, he's 6 years old and he's listening to proper emo music like Fall Out Boy, and I mean, it don't bother me because I enjoy it myself. But
yeah,
it's kind of scary when you've got a 6-year-old listening to mosher music as well. They're proper moshers.
There you go.
Best Disney movie.
Yeah.
Go on, Lauren.
My all-time favorite.
Best Disney movie. You got. See, look. I know what you. Maleficent.
Yeah.
Maleficent. Well, the new one.
Lauren, that is the one. Yeah, that's the one bad guy that she goes for.
Really like it. I think she's amazing.
Maleficent, yeah, it's a good.
Lauren, it's just because she's Angelina Jolie. My favorite Disney film has got to be Tangled. Either that or Aladdin.
The new Aladdin or the old one?
Old one. It's got to be the old one. Robin Williams a master.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Will Smith. Don't get me wrong, I love Will Smith.
Mm.
But Robin Williams is the only Aladdin.
Yeah.
He's the only person that could ever pull Genie off.
Yeah.
Fallout Boy is not proper emo music. No,
It's enough.
It's enough for the 6-year-old. See, I quite like Fallout Boy. I still like them now. And Chemical
Romance.
Chemical Romance. I knew you were going to say that. And a bit of script.
He's got such a quick in the neck. That's Joe.
10,000 years.
Yeah, that's Genie. That's a Genie.
Yeah, I knew straight away. Still in love.
Yeah,
with
I mean, I don't know which one is my favorite. I'm not sure. I've got a lot, but the new ones are pretty cool. I do like the
that's
original.
why I said it. Like, I will go back to Maleficent, but I like Encanto was just amazing.
Oh yeah, I love that. I sang all the way through that. I absolutely love that. From beginning to end.
Yeah, we do.
I was like singing along to it. It was awesome. It was such a
we have no choice.
A vibrant film.
When the boys watch a film, they'll watch it over and over again.
Yeah,
because it's how they process it.
Yeah,
so they'll watch it over and over again to the point where we're like, we cannot watch this again. But they'll sit there and they'll talk all the way through it because they know the words.
Yeah, Ollie is Moana.
Moana, I love Moana as well.
He can tell you word for word, song for song, what's going to go.
I love Moana as well. Moana is such a good. Rock Johnson was brilliant in that. Absolutely brilliant. In that.
Yeah, I love The Rock, mate. His films are just unreal. I mean, I followed him as a wrestler when I was a kid.
Oh, so did I.
And I never thought of him as an actor until.
Did you like wrestling as a kid?
Welcome to the Jungle.
Did you like wrestling as a kid?
I still like wrestling now. I still follow bits of it.
Who's your favorite?
I was always Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold was my favorite.
Mine's like the one and only. It's The Undertaker.
See, he's a legend in his own rights. I mean, for what he did, every WrestleMania up until Brock Lesnar, I can't believe they made him lose against Brock Lesnar. I was just gutted at that. That spoiled it for me. But
yeah,
no, even now, I like to follow wrestling. Like, but there's too much going on. It was always WWF and WCW when I was growing up, and now you've got AEW, you've got New Japan Pro Wrestling, you've got TNA Impact, you've got WWE, you've got so many different ones, and they all have different varieties of wrestlers.
Tooth Fairy film, that's brilliant. That's a really good film.
Yeah. The Tooth Fairy film is cool.
Lauren loves
I really like that film.
Yeah, that is a good
Stone Cold still makes appearances nowadays, and so does The Rock. It's good when you see them guys come back. And Cena's taken to acting. Batista is officially barred from WWE. He's not allowed back ever. Yeah.
Oh wow.
He got barred from WWE.
Did he?
Yeah. He came back, did one fight, and they says they'd never have him back again because he botched it.
Oh wow.
So he's not allowed back to WWE ever. Whereas you'll find like Cena, The Rock, and that still go back now, and they'll do. Yeah. I think Cena did one at WrestleMania. He teamed up with Kevin Owens. So they're still all welcome to come back, but Batista's not.
It's too PG.
No, Batista's got too PG.
It is very much PG. I mean, it's not like the Attitude Era of Stone Cold, DX, D-Generation X. I mean, New Age Outlaws were one of the best tag teams known.
Yeah.
To man. You had the Dudley Boys. You had the Hardy Boys. That is the era when tag teams.
Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom. Bushwhackers.
They were my favourite. The
Bushwhackers. I can't remember the names, but there was the two guys that used to wear the kilts, the Moshheads. They used
the Hardy Boys. Not the Hardy Boys. It was thingy. what were the name?
Thrashers or
remember.
something. But they used to come out in kilts and they were hilarious just in the
Rowdy
sense.
Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper and
I never rated him as a wrestler, me.
Who, Rowdy Roddy Piper?
Yeah, he was a mic. For me, he was a mic guy. He was a guy that you give the mic to.
Yeah.
And he was good at building people up. But
yeah,
he wasn't that good a wrestler.
No. Dudley Boys.
There's so many above him.
The
But yeah,
Dudley Boys.
Attitude Era was by far the best time of wrestling. That was when I was in my early teens. So I was loving it back then. Just running around doing the old Stone Cold to everyone.
Yeah.
Back when you could all play in your garden and your garden, if your garden was square, it automatically became a wrestling ring. So the minute you put your foot inside, you were done.
Yeah. You're not allowed to do that anymore, are you?
No, you're not allowed to do that. Classed as bullying.
It's all bad now, isn't it? It's all it's not PC anymore.
Everything's just soft now. Everything is soft. I mean, I got pulled to the side. I went to school to pick Noah up on Tuesday, I think it was, and I got pulled to one side. She went, "Noah's been in trouble today." I says, "All right." She says he's been saying he got put aside for naughty words, and I'm like, "Oh, not nice words." That's what it was. Not nice words. I went, "Oh, what did he say?" He said chubby. I said chubby.
Chubby. No deal.
Chubby as in like slightly overweight. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Better than fat.
Yeah.
But I'd rather him turn around and say something like that than you're fat. I find that fat is more offending. But he got in trouble for it. I'm like, really?
No.
Schools
Schools have to, they're getting. I think they're getting stricter and stricter, aren't they?
Yeah, they definitely are.
The PC stuff, they're definitely getting. You can't say certain things now without being put in the spotlight. So
Some food.
Crazy.
Steve's loving this though, isn't he? He's forgotten the main one. Steve's forgotten the main one. If you smell,
I'm sure someone put that up there.
That is the ultimate setup line.
Think about Darren. Oh.
What's that?
Oh, you've gone too far.
Oh no, Joe.
If you smell,
if you smell what the Rock is cooking. Yeah, it's Joe.
It's when it's a whole jaw movement when he does that. When he goes like that and then he goes for the mic. That is the best thing ever. When you see that.
If you smell, I remember that when I first heard him and he raises his eyebrow, isn't it? And he does the raise his eyebrow.
People's eyebrow.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
So this is Adam. We'll see us at Alton Towers when we go.
Oh.
And see all of these people
that are here listening.
See all these people that are right in here.
Yeah.
A lot of them will be there as well.
They do the vlogging like
they do. Vlogging like we do, and you've got your new vlogging camera, haven't you? That you got for Christmas.
And remember, we were in someone else's video.
Yeah, we're vlogging someone else's video.
We're going to be in lots of people's videos.
Whose video? I would love to explore. Because all we've done is watch other people's videos throughout the art season, and
right, look, people are saying hello.
This spot was. I don't know how she spotted them, but she spotted us walking past it. This one's Joe.
Say hello. Say hello to Joe.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Say hi, Joe. And James.
But yeah.
Steve will be there as well.
Background walking past.
Steve will be there as well.
And Joe says you'll be
in his vlog.
His vlog if you want.
He's going to be in Theme Park Insanity.
There we go. Look. He says you'll be in ours too.
And
But I was
mine.
saying, "Hi, mate."
You'll be in mine as well. You'll be in mine. And James's and Steve's.
You're happy about that?
Are you happy about being in other
You're going to be
people's
in like
videos?
20 different vlogs.
We'll have to find you.
Yeah, we'll have to find you. It means we've got to watch lots of videos.
Yeah.
It's starting to stem.
That's going to be mad when we upload after opening day. That's going to be crazy.
We did.
Right, come on, bedtime.
Love you.
Oh. No, he's cool, isn't he? He's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's cars. Go on there. Careful.
Oh,
So we're
goodness
looking
gracious.
forward to meeting him. Definitely looking forward to meeting him.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If you ever meet him, he's
When you meet him.
yeah. When you meet him, right? If you meet him on what I meant to say is, if you meet him on a good day, his personality is just unreal. He will say, he will walk around and he will say hi to everyone. He's got the best of manners. If we catch, I don't know how he's going to be. I honestly can't predict how he's going to be because obviously it's his first time coming back to Towers this year.
Yeah.
So I think he will be overstimulated, but we've got to try. We'll try and sort him
I
out
think it's a bit better that we're not meeting till that bit later.
so we've got that few hours to calm down. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's looking forward to it more than we are.
What time are you guys planning to get there?
We usually get there for opening at 10, isn't it?
No, we usually get there about 9 o'clock, don't we? To walk
Oh
down.
yeah, we get there about
Well,
8:30, 9 o'clock because they make us walk.
Yeah, because we're getting there. We're getting there early as well. 2 weeks tomorrow.
I mean, we tend to call it the McDonald's just beside. Is it Burton?
I ain't a clue.
Just
roundabout.
Yeah, just beside Burton. We on his way through. We stop off at McDonald's, get some breakfast, and then we usually
Joe's gonna be there for 9.
About 8:30.
Joe's going to be there for 9.
Joe will be there for 9. 2 weeks tomorrow. All we know, we're
2 weeks
counting.
tomorrow. 2 weeks. I can't believe that. 2 weeks tomorrow. That's crazy.
See, this year is brilliant.
2 weeks tomorrow.
It's a tradition for them as well. It doesn't matter what time of year we go. We always go. We have to stop at McDonald's because we'll leave that bit earlier so that we have got that time, and we haven't got to rush his food, and it means that the kids are full before we go in, and they're not pleading starvation.
Alton Towers in 2 days.
Huh?
I'm there day after tomorrow.
Why?
Why are you there day after tomorrow, Steve?
Is he on about McDonald's or Alton Towers?
I think he's after. I think he's talking about McDonald's, not Alton Towers. Towers is shot.
Kids pass on Sunday.
Oh, but maybe he's going. Oh, wow. Kids pass day on Sunday. I didn't know that. Okay.
No, neither did we. There's always
So-
got passes.
Kids passes that thing that I paid
What
for.
does that?
like-
What does it mean? It's open at the weekends. John Lewis tomorrow. Kids pass on Sunday.
I've
You
never even
you-
heard-
I didn't know that.
I've never even heard of John Lewis.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Curse isn't open though. Of course, it's not open. Don't happen to the 18th, does it? Kids pass. I didn't know that.
No,
Did not
we didn't
know that.
know.
Oh, got it.
You know?
Did not know that.
I've heard of Kids Pass, but I've never heard of the John Lewis, whatever that is.
Sam, how did you get the kids pass thing? What is that? Just like an event, or is that part? Is that on the actual on our tickets, or?
The partnership, so they hire the park out for the day.
Ah, John Lewis do. Both
Then
Fort
we
Park
pay
and
for
Alton Towers.
You must purchase it from John Lewis or something.
Yeah.
Is it a special weekend for John Lewis?
It'll
Then?
be like one of them Christmas, adventures.
There's a kids
buy
pass website. They're saying.
a day,
Yeah.
like a day of motor racing or something. Something like that.
Don't know.
I didn't know that. Did not know that. So that's separate,
I've
obviously
got
separate
Kids
to the
Pass.
actual.
I've got Kids Pass on my phone. I pay for it monthly. I don't even think I've been on it in about a year. It's just sat there.
John Lewis
We
is
pay
for
for it every month.
staff. Oh, okay. So John Lewis is for staff of who works for,
Ah,
and then the Kids Pass stuff you can buy. You can still buy tickets for Kids Pass Day. Oh, okay.
what is it like? Cheaper tickets? I've not even looked at it.
I didn't know.
Not tonight,
I didn't know that.
Decent.
That's all right.
I think
So,
we're just
yeah,
waiting
they
on
are.
18 weeks now. It's only 2 weeks away.
It's only 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow. 19 quid. Wow, that's good.
That's all right, but then we always think like that's 100 quid for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I suppose you have to pay. Yeah.
You
Would
know,
you have
why
to
we
pay
can wait
like-
an extra 2 weeks and do it for
Less.
nothing.
What you pay for
It's
now?
not-
Yeah.
Just fuel.
Yeah. It's only 2 weeks. It's not. We've waited
Yeah.
like 3 months as it is, so it's not too bad.
Longer for us. It's been 6 months, hasn't it?
Yeah, September, wasn't it? Last
September.
time we went.
So-
Oh, you
September,
you didn't go
last time we went
to September.
No, we didn't do any
Yeah.
Halloween or events,
No,
did we?
because I was supposed to go. Lauren doesn't do Halloween,
Right.
so I was supposed to be coming down with Charlotte and Paul and Perry,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely doing it this year.
Yeah, I mean, I've never done. I don't really do that. I don't really do Fright Nights or Scarefest, and
No.
I
Neither
don't
does
like.
Lauren. Lauren doesn't
I
do
don't like
anything with
people. I
masks.
don't like people like touching me and stuff. Really.
Touching
No,
me.
like
No,
that,
that's
like-
the part that gets me. And I'd be really scared of smacking someone in the face if they touch me.
I mean,
I know. Yeah.
I'm- I'm really anxious about going without Lauren,
Right.
but I know I've got Charlotte, who'll be useless because she'll just be scared to death. But I've also got Perry, who's
Oh wow.
like my best mate, who'll be there to support me. He knows what I go through. Oh, look at that!
It's part of Interaction Source. That's Towers Times. How'd you get that,
Lucky.
Joe? Lucky. How'd you get into
He's
them?
lucky, isn't it?
Yeah, that's because of his updates. He's very close to Towers now, I think, like with regards to, working with Towers and stuff like that. So, yeah, I've never been to. I want to do Scarefest this year. Definitely want to do it this year.
That's what I've said. I definitely want to do it.
And the guys have said that
I won't take the kids with me.
No.
But I've been trying to convince Lauren since we've been together. And
Yeah, definitely
she's
have
like, no,
to.
it's not happening.
No.
All right.
So
No worries, Darren.
Thank
Thank you.
Bye,
Sorry,
Darren.
Darren.
Bye, Darren. Thank you.
Going. He's got a kid's birthday party to go do. Sort out
Oh,
tomorrow.
fun. I had that earlier. Oh, I wasn't hosting it though. Oof, that's a lot of stress.
Yeah, need to do. I need to do like I need to do them. Quite like a Fort Park. They're saying that Fort Park wasn't that great this year, but
See, I was going to say, I mean, Thorpe Park looks immense at Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, from vlogs that we've
From
watched.
vlogs that we've watched. I mean, I watched one because I used to, as a kid, I used to go to Camelot
Yes.
when that was open, and I was watching. They did a Halloween event there this year
Yeah.
through the old buildings and everything, and
Mm.
that was intense. And I was only watching it. I couldn't imagine
Yeah.
being part of it. If I'd have been there, I'd have been like, no, can't do this. But it was just mad. But you look, even then I was looking at Camelot, and because I turned around to Lauren and I said to her, I used to go to Camelot. She went, what? What's that? And then I thought, it's still open, isn't it? And this was when we first got together. She went, I've never heard of that in my life. So I Googled it and I realised it closed literally a couple of years after I'd gone there. And I'm like, wow.
Scare City. That's what James. That's what Joe said it was called, Scare City. That's the one that they're the ones at Camelot.
Yeah, but it was good to see like a lot of the structures were still there.
Yeah,
like the external structures and that, it were brilliant. Yeah, Yorkshire Scaregrounds is a massive one around here. What's the other one? We've got one. We've got Yorkshire Scaregrounds about 5 minutes away from us.
That's probably the one. That's probably the one that Joe's talking about. Camelot was Steve's home park.
See, being the child that I was when I was brought up on mythology and myth and legend and all that, Camelot was the place to go. And I'd sit there just watching the jousting and the competition, and you thought, Jesus, it did it. And history has always been my major thing. I love anything to do with history, like your Vikings and your Gauls and all the rest of it.
Joe works at the Yorkshire Fairgrounds.
Joe
works at Yorkshire Fairgrounds. Bloody hell.
I think I need to get more involved with Joe, mate. Can we change it to Theme Park Insanity and Rob?
He's ditching me.
Theme Park Insanity and Rob. Or you can become part of Theme Park.
But we'll only ditch. I'll only be on there for October. just that one month. Just that 1 month. But no, see, I enjoy Halloween. I always have done.
They said it worked with you.
I enjoy the thought of being scared and pushing myself to my limits.
Yeah.
No, I still thinking it worse.
Lauren was traumatized.
I just think that it, for me, it's like, as I said, like it's people like jumping out, and like Fort Park. There's a lot of stuff at Fort Park that's like that, like very much like, sort of like people grabbing you and stuff. Like the.
Lauren doesn't like me grabbing her, never mind anyone else.
And stuff like that. They come out and stuff and grab you, and on the Walking Dead ride, which used to be X. And also you've got Darren Brown's Ghost Train. There used to be a bit people at the end of that. Used to be, but obviously now the Ghost Train itself, I think, is going to be more. The new Ghost Train is going to be a lot. The VR's gone, so it's going to be a lot more people interacting with you, a lot more. The VR's gone, so now you're going to be. It's going to be a live. I think it's very much going to be a live thing. So, but it's good. That's what it's going to be like. But I just said to the boys, I just said like, I've got to go with you. When I go, I've got to go with you, and then I know they know where to go, and what and their stuff, and then I know that I'll be reasonably okay, if you know what I mean.
Well, this is why we've done Thorpe Park, because when we're doing it, because of the simple fact there's that many people there, they can guide us. It's not a case of because it's a new surrounding for us, and for me in particular, and I'm like a bit iffy about it. But Lawrence turned around and says there's going to be such and such here and such and such here and such and such, and I'm like, right, okay. And at the end of the day, like I've said about 6 or 7 times before, Lauren has always been my go-to. And if Lauren says we'll be fine, then I know we're going to be fine. Yeah. It's simple as that.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. It will be a great day there. definitely be a great day. Them guys will look after you, definitely. All the guys, all of them are going to be there on that day, so they'll definitely look after you.
We're going on
Let
the
me know.
26th of March, Joe.
Happy days. 26th.
He's 15 minutes
Week
from
after.
you. All right, okay. Yeah, I don't know when Joe's going down to Fort, but
I mean, if he wants to live down, we're going down the night before, aren't we?
Mhm.
We're travelling down on the 25th because we're going to stay in a hotel and have some us time before we go to Thorpe Park itself.
yeah, it's you're like, well, it's not far from where you stayed before anyway. Like when you went to Legoland, it's round the corner from there.
Yeah.
Literally round the corner. They're very like Legoland and Fort Park are so close together. Like compared to Chessington, Chessington's further round.
Well, we went to Chessington. We travelled down early hours of the morning, went straight to Chessington, finished at Chessington, went to the accommodation because of the simple fact we knew it was quite a fair bit from Chessington to the accommodation, and we knew we wouldn't have as far to go to Legoland the following morning because we didn't think we could. That's brilliant.
He's going down on the 26th.
There we go. So he's getting bigger, this group.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to stay down there and see everybody and everything else as well. So get your own, like as you said, like obviously I know you like taking the kids with you, but obviously then you can have your own.
Yeah,
exactly. Your own away time, and
we deserve it after this out season.
Yeah.
But yeah. You've seen from his vlogs anyway. I mean, even if we don't go to theme parks, I mean, we always find somewhere to go. I mean, we went to Warren's hometown of Rotherham. We went to Clifton Park. At Rotherham, and we had a really nice day. To be fair, kids out because they have water features and stuff as well. They have a little fair, so they have a little fairground for little ones, and then we just went for a walk, and it was really nice. Yeah, we didn't have nothing planned that weekend, so we just thought, we'll go here. But then we go to like Chester Zoo, we go to safari parks. We've got Yorkshire Wildlife Park just down the road.
Have you?
We haven't been, have we? No, we haven't been to Yorkshire Wildlife Park, but I think for what it is, it's quite pricey. Right. The Yorkshire Wildlife Park itself.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to Chester.
We'd rather travel that bit further, go to Chester Zoo, where it is literally a full day's experience, and the kids can basically run free. Right. They know it as well as we do. They know where they're going. They know what they're doing. Not that we do let them run free, because, like I said, we'd probably end up with one in a monkey cage, another one thinking he's petting a tiger. Yeah. And I'd only steal an elephant, but if that was the case, Lauren would have a giraffe in back at car. But no, we'd much rather travel that bit further to an actual zoo. Yeah. Because I mean, I've been to Yorkshire Wildlife Park, and there's not much there, is it, in the form of like shelter and stuff. Right. When it's warm. When it's warm, there's not much shelter, and everyone's fighting to get inside. Yeah. And I just didn't think it was worth the money that we paid for it. I mean, bear in mind, there's 5 of us. So for 5 of us, I think it worked out at what, about 160?
Yeah, I can't remember.
About 160 quid. Yeah. For one day for 5 of us. But
what's the best thing about Yorkshire?
Yorkshire. That's
no, it's not the weather. It's definitely not the weather.
Flamingo Land, maybe.
I think it's the people.
The people.
I think it's people.
Hmm.
They are really friendly, yeah, most of them. Most of them.
I do love Yorkshire.
See, my
He's
grandparents are Red Rose.
He's from
granddad,
Yorkshire, isn't he? So I think
he's Red Rose. He's good old Lancashire.
he's Lancashire.
my nana
Yeah,
was-
he's Lancashire, isn't he?
Yeah. My nana was
He's
from
that way,
Bolton,
that
and my granddad were from Bury.
Right.
My mum, she's from Woolwich, and my dad's full blown Scottish.
Not Yorkshire tea, James. No. But it's not reason why we like Yorkshire.
No, definitely not Yorkshire tea. PG tips.
What?
Tetley's all the way, us.
Tetley.
Tetley's.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's got to be Tetley's. That's a proper cuppa.
Yeah. He's saying,
See,
he's saying
I-
that Flamingo Land's his home park, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really good theme park. Is Flamingo
It's got a
Land.
zoo in it too now as well. You know, it's got a zoo
Yeah.
as well.
Then another one. I mean, it's like I was having a conversation on one of Joe's lives. I remember there was a gyro swing there, and it was called the Terrorizer. And I was a kid, and I named a slip straight through the overhead harness.
Really?
Holding on for my dear life.
Wow.
And it used to be right near the entrance. And then they got rid of it, and I was like, why? That was the best thing there.
Yeah.
They used to have, I think it was called a Devil's Drop. You know, one of them slides where you sit off the edge and you have to go like that.
Yeah.
You literally just drop straight. I'd want, and as a kid, I was
Literally terrorizing.
that was.
Terrorizer is literally
See,
terrifying.
there we go. It was literally terrifying. I mean, I was only just tall enough to get on it, and I wish I hadn't gone on it at that point. I never went on a gyro swing after that. Never.
You got the one at Drayton Manor, haven't you? The one at Drayton Manor, Maelstrom.
Yeah.
But
Him works for York Dungeons too, Rob.
I told you.
York Dungeons.
See, I've done Edinburgh Dungeons. I've done York Dungeons. I've done Towers Dungeons.
Hi,
Oh wow, M. Wow.
Everything.
That's the first time I've seen them today. Hello, M.
Yeah, that's what she said. She's been busy
She's
tonight.
busy. Magnum Force. Where's Magnum? What was Magnum Force?
But was that the coaster that used to go? It used to literally go up and down. It used to shoot you straight up.
Well, now you've got Sick there now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got sick there.
That ride looks absolutely incredible.
Well,
That's
Yeah,
like
we really want to do that.
we really want to do that as well.
Yeah, it's like Colossus with lap bars. What's
Yeah,
that? The triple looper.
We've got quite a big.
Triple looper.
We've got quite a big bucket list us to do.
That's what you're saying.
We're working our way through it, and more than likely, Schwarzkopf.
Schwarzkopf's triple looper. That's Joe. So that must be that ride you were talking about.
But remember last night we were on about that Schwarzkopf mango twist with Lindsay.
Oh, hair dye.
Hair dye.
Hair dye.
I know.
Sick is literally sick.
Stam seems to swear by sick as well. He seems to think sick's amazing.
Sick is like by far like it's supposed to be so far above Colossus. It's I've rode Colossus, but Colossus is old. It's the same manufacturer, but it's different. Sam seems to think Colossus is
Lindsay's
and the station put that techno music in the station.
I mean, there's two things that I've heard about Sick, right? The first one was the dummies falling out.
Yeah, I'll see that.
That was the first thing I saw. And the second one was about a woman whose boobs were out the entire time round. That was thanks to Lauren. Lauren told me about that.
It's off the watershed now, so it's okay.
Yeah, we were laughing his heads off.
The first drop is different on Sick. Oh, okay. Yeah, it will, yeah, because it drops a lot steeper, I think. On Colossus takes like a slowish turn where I think sick drops differently.
Yeah.
It was there with Dal and Sam. Yeah, I know. Remember on opening day, Dal and Sam were there with Joe.
I mean, the thing is for us, the way we see it is, if we go away and we try these theme parks, just us, we can decide. We can then decide if we think it's worth the kids going.
Yeah.
And that benefits not just us, but it benefits the kids as well, because it means they're not having to wait in between rides as to what they can go on.
I think with Thorpe Park, I don't think it's not the kids. There's not many kids rides in Thorpe Park now.
Yeah,
there is rides, but it's probably best that they get a bit taller before they go to Thorpe Park.
Yeah.
I mean, Thorpe Park was just on our bucket list for us as a couple.
Yeah,
we always said that we would go, just us.
Yeah,
but now
I think Alton Towers is an all-round park.
Yeah,
for everything. It's got.
I mean, that's the thing. I was going to say the kids have progressed, because when we first went, it was literally just CBeebies Land they could do, and we would literally spend all day in CBeebies Land, hearing the same music going over and over in your head. But then as the older two have got a bit bigger, we've been able to venture a bit further. So they were able to get onto Runaway Mine Train. That was brilliant in itself. After that, every time we get near Alton Towers, all we hear is choo choo, choo choo, choo choo. And we're like, oh my god, really? We're not even there yet. And then obviously last season they managed to get on the Rapids.
Yeah.
And this season we're
Congo River Rapids.
Yeah. This season we're looking at getting them onto Wickerman.
And 13. 13. They're like 13. I think that's that drop in the station is in the backwards bit is pretty cool. That's a pretty good. The kids that's going to come out of the blue. The airtime on that's pretty. The airtime hills are pretty good on that as well. Actually, I do like the airtime.
Yeah, I mean we've taken friends on it, and I had a grown man sat at the side of me on 13, and he screamed when we dropped. Literally.
But it's coming, because it sort of goes it goes dunk a little bit.
It does that little one as it drops in, and then
goes a little bit, like little drop, and then it goes backwards.
I agree with all the comments that are getting up. Dale and Jess, they're such lovely people.
They're awesome. The coaster capturers are really cool.
Yeah, they're not a bad bunch.
Yeah,
they're literally about 5 minutes away from us.
Are they? You said
literally 5 minutes away from us.
Yeah, it's such a they are really cool. Mini even. Don't know. Wickerman. Wickerman
13 is such great stepping stones. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And
yes,
the boys aren't scared of anything. They're really not.
No.
Noah got bored of Jewel, whereas Oliver will still go on Jewel.
Noah's more of a thrill seeker, isn't he?
Yeah, Noah's definitely a thrill seeker.
Noah's been asking for Wickerman for the last season, hasn't he?
Yeah. He just wants to go through the fire, he says. He just wants to go through the fire.
On Wickerman.
Through the
fire. My favourite, I think it's probably the corkscrews on obviously on Colossus, and obviously on Sick, but I want to go through on Sick. But my favourite, I don't know, and the Cobra roll on Colossus.
I mean, we've like I said, we've got a couple of places planned. We've got Thorpe Park, and for just us, I mean, we've got Thorpe Park. We'll fit Flamingo Landing somewhere, but we've got Blackpool Pleasure Beach as well. And for me, I
Portland in August, aren't we?
yeah, Portland in August. But I can't wait to go to Blackpool Pleasure Beach because I haven't been in 20
Blackpool's a lovely place. I do like
about
Pleasure Beach.
25 years since I've been on the actual Pleasure Beach.
Mm.
I haven't been since I was a teenager.
The thing is with Pleasure Beach though is you have to pay to get in now.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's the thing. I used to go when it was literally you pay for the rides and that was it.
Yeah,
you could walk around as much as you wanted, but I'm still looking forward to it because so much has changed and they've got so much there now. When I was there, literally all you had was the PlayStation, Iron Brew Revolution.
Can I join you both for Paulton's Park? Are you going to Paulton's Park?
August.
Joe's asking if he can meet you there as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Storm Chase is supposed to be really cool.
Storm Chaser, that's another water one, right?
Yeah, so Sam, they're saying you get club card points to get into Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Yeah, Dale was saying that.
Yeah, so you can that will minimise your spend to get into Blackpool because obviously you can use your vouchers to reduce the cost to get in there.
We've both got club cards, haven't we?
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do
that's,
the same.
Yeah, I'm positive that's what Dale said he did. He saved up all his club card points and he got in for free.
Yeah.
Looks like you'll be filling up at Tesco.
Yeah.
The only reason why it fills up at Tesco. Yeah.
That's it from now on. She'll make me drive to Tesco, which is about 15-20 minutes away for a petrol station. But nah, I don't mind. If it benefits us, then it's better. This is the way we
apologise, Joe. Come with us whenever.
No,
not a problem. You're more than welcome to join us at any point.
Have you never been to Paulton's Park then? Obviously he hasn't.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if we'd have been coming down on the morning of the 26th to Fort Park, I was going to put in the community chat and see if anyone wanted picking up.
Yeah.
Because we've decided we're going to make a weekend of it. And obviously we're going to spend some quality time there, just us. We decided against it. But otherwise, I mean, we always, if it's just us, anyone is more than welcome to join us. If we're traveling down that day, we do try to minimize as much traveling as possible. Yeah. But if we are driving quite long distance, we tend to stay the night before. It makes more sense rather than me driving all the way down there, spending the full day down there, and then falling asleep on the way back.
If you've got space, let me know. Problem. He's saying if you've got space, let me know. I think he wants to come to Paulton's Park with you.
Lauren's the organizer, so she's the one that Paulton's is it just us or we're taking kids?
No, I think it's just us, and then we're taking the kids.
Right, there we go.
So you're going to go separately first, and then go down with the kids after once you've assessed the place.
Yeah. It's our way of making sure that the kids are getting the most out of it. So we'd happily take anyone with us. It's not a problem.
What's your favourite dark ride?
Is it Dark Tide?
Does he mean ride?
I think it's supposed to say dark ride.
Yeah. Dark Tide. Yeah.
Hex.
It means dark ride.
Hex.
Hex. Wow. That scares my sister. She doesn't like that ride.
See, I enjoy it.
Yeah. She doesn't like that ride. It scares my sister. She only went on it once. I like it though. My phone hates me. Why does your phone hate me? Oh, frozen. Oh. I think they've gone for a second. But the internet's gone a little bit. It's been a long time. Autocorrect. Chessington. What's Chessington? Sam? Well, they've gone. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully they'll come back. It has been like nearly 3 hours though. Because it's nearly like it's 10 to 11. So what's Chessington? Dark ride in Chessington. Is there a dark ride in Chessington? 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. What, for 3 hours? I like when the club. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to come back. Hopefully they will. If they will, I'll let them back in. If they come back, I don't know if they will come back, but maybe it's too late for them now. But they're probably having problems with their internet. It might be my internet. I don't know. Is my internet all right? Show us my opening day T-shirt. Mine. What one? Well, the one I'm wearing. The one I'm wearing now is this one. Sorry, let me stand up. That's the one I'm wearing now. We need to get going because M missed the start. I know M missed the start. Sorry, M. I'll stay longer. I'll stay a little bit longer. Like what, James? What, my T-shirt? I think they've gone anyway. If they come back, hopefully they will. If they won't, I don't know. They'll see if they come back in my chat channel, but they may have dropped off now. It's probably too late for them now. They did freeze and then drop off. Oh, no, they're back. Are they back? Oh. Hello.
Hello. Our internet is absolutely shocking tonight.
Have you got high winds there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the guys were wondering where you'd got to. They were worried. Oh, well, is it really? Is it? It must be really bad there, obviously, because it's all like on phone cable, isn't it? Or on phone cables.
Yeah, and it just picks up and keeps coming and going. But it's completely reset.
All right. What's that?
Definitely windy. It's windy. Either that or someone's stealing all our internet. Could be anything.
Minutes past. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just reading what everybody's put in because they were trying to get me to stay on because we've been on for like nearly 3 hours.
Yeah.
And they were trying to make me sort of like stay on till like because M's only just joined, and he was just trying to. There's wind farm in Pontefract. Okay. All right. Yeah. So no, I was just trying to. They were all just talking about. I don't know what they started talking about stuff. Oops, gone again. Keeps disappearing. So come back again. That was me that time. That was me that time. Reset the internet. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, James, it was my Nemesis T-shirt. What else was they saying? They wanted to. Sam wanted to see my T-shirt. Why did you want to see my T-shirt? Another one. You want to see it again? Okay. Show him it if he wants to see it again. That one.
Nice, I like that.
And the back one's just got Jodie got it for me, and the back one just says that.
Oh, that's good. But at least you're getting your name out there.
Exactly. So I'll be walking around that. So you if you don't know who I am, you'll see this on my back on Alton Towers Day.
Yeah.
I'll just be with a crowd of people with me. No, they were saying about my T-shirt because they said about Nemesis. That's why they was asking. See that one?
Oh yeah.
25.
Nice.
Nemesis 25. Yeah. What else are they saying? Where are we? Lost the train now. It's right down the bottom.
Do you have to duck to go through your door?
No, Sam. I don't have to duck to go through my door because my door's like there, isn't it? There's my door.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that tall. I'm only 6'2", so no. Don't have to duck. You look
That's
so tall.
still
No, I'm
tall.
not that tall.
No, you're only going tall by me. I'm only 5'9", 5'10".
What's my
5'10".
favorite roller coaster element? He just asked me that. I'm my least favorite.
Favorite.
My least favorite. The last 3 inversions on the Smiler.
Mm-hmm.
The last three on the Smiler. The last three rolls on the Smiler is my worst.
What's that pinging?
Oh, they're
That
asking.
Noah?
Mine is the sea serpent roll and a twist of lion. Oh, Sam.
What's your least favorite?
Least favourite. The Viennese worlds are rough.
Yeah.
Lawrence is Oblivion, full stop. That's
Oblivion.
Lawrence, I can tell you that.
Oh, the drop.
Yeah.
The thing is, that's all it is. It's just a drop, and then it just comes in the station. There's nothing. It's that hang time at the top, isn't it? Hang time.
Mine is probably the last couple of inversions on Smiler because I wear quite a large earring.
Yeah.
I tend to rattle.
Right.
And I always end up with a hole in the side of my head from it because I always forget to take it out. I keep telling myself I'll take it out. I mean, Charlotte, sister, she made a mistake of wearing her glasses. I forgot to take her glasses off and almost lost her glasses.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love the Smiler as a whole, but them last couple, they just rattle me. They really do.
I do like Oblivion. I do like Oblivion though.
Oblivion's my favourite.
Oblivion is cool, but it's there's other.
Best roller coaster in Kentucky.
It was the first ever dive coaster. So best roller coaster in Katanga Canyon. That's Wicker Man. It's Wicker Man, isn't it?
Best roller coaster in Katanga Canyon.
That's Runaway Mine. It's either the Runaway Mine Train or Wicker Man. Because they're both in Katanga Canyon, technically.
Yeah, I'd choose Runaway Mine Train over Wicker Man. I really don't like it. I find it boring.
What, the Wicker Man?
Lauren loves Wicker Man, but I enjoy
That's a lot of money.
I enjoy Runaway Mine Train, not for me, but for the kids. Because I always have one of the boys with me, and they love it. I mean, being able to put their hands up, they've come on so far. I mean, first time we went on it, they held onto the bar, they were curled up into us, and so literally my side was hurting where they were pressing themselves. To now, knowing where the cameras are, they'll pull their faces. That's our Noah's. That's what Noah does on every ride. Right? Yeah. They do that at every ride, and they keep their hands up. Just to see them is another Runaway Mine Train. I might change my mind once they go on Wicker Man. I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against Wicker Man, but for me personally, I'd say Runaway Mine Train because of the kids.
Yeah.
If it were for Lauren, she'd say Wicker Man.
Right.
Hands down.
True. Wicker Man. The
Choo
Runaway
choo.
Mine Train. The Runaway Mine Train. Yeah. I mean, my all-time favorite coaster there is Nemi, so nothing can beat Nemesis.
Lawrence is Nemesis in Alton Towers. It's Nemesis.
Yeah. I prefer, even though the Smiler's got 14 inversions,
Right.
the Nemesis is much more better.
What the hell? Is that from Unite Out or something?
All right, they're saying three. Oh yeah, it's been 3 hours. You know that, right? Time flies when you're talking.
Wow. Didn't even realise. That's the thing. I
Time-
mean, when you have got a free flowing conversation like it has been between not just us
but
as
them,
such, Adam,
but everybody else
but
as
with
well.
the guys that are on as well.
Yeah,
That's just brilliant.
I'm gonna have to do
Wow.
one day where I've got
We
loads of people.
come on tonight and we'll start before you'd even accepted us in.
Mm,
Several people on. But no, before you even accepted us in, we were both a bit anxious and nervous. We weren't sure how it was going to go, how the conversation was going to flow, how we were going to be, if we were going to be closed up into ourselves.
Yeah,
But we found that we haven't. We've just it's like literally talking to friends. It's just like a free flowing conversation.
yeah. I suppose
Steve's on nights.
Steve's on nights. He's all right.
Yeah.
I'm here sleeping.
We have one that has a habit of waking up at 6:30.
Yeah.
Lauren needs at least 8 hours.
Steve's got a good job, so yeah. So what I'll do then is I'll wait for them to come back again. Yeah, so it's all. It looks like
I think we are going to have to.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, thanks guys for joining us, as it's been 3 hours.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. And it's been brilliant chatting. But obviously, I'll let you get back to your life at home, and obviously we'll all see each other on the 18th. Obviously, we're still going to communicate in the chat on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely. We really can't wait.
Yeah.
Boys will be able.
But it'd be really cool to see everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And
thank you everyone for joining.
Everybody's because I know your internet's jumping about. It's obviously because of the wind and stuff. But thanks very much, and we'll see you on the 18th. And thanks very much for joining, and I'll see you very soon. So that was Rob and Lauren from the Thomson Life. Thank you so much for joining us on this brilliant 3 hours on YouTube. Thanks so much for joining us, listening and talking to everybody. thanks very much, and we'll see you next week. Next week, I have the Three Musketeers. I have Andy and Becky from the Three Musketeers, and then on the 10th, I think, of like next Friday, and then on 17th, the day before the opening of Alton Towers, I have 4 hours. The week after that, I have Joe from Theme Park Insanity on the 17th, which I can't wait for. Yes, please, if you would, James. I would love a moderator for next week. If that, obviously, because they'll be modding, they won't be able to mod for me. That'd be really nice. We can't do an all-nighter, Sam, because like we're going to Alton Towers the next day. We can't be can't do an all-nighter. That'd be really cool if we could. It'd be really, really cool to do that. But obviously, we've all got to get rest for. But next week, as you said, we've got Andy and Bex from the Three Musketeers. Obviously, they live in Blackpool. So they're from up that way. And obviously massive Disney fans as well, same as us. And then obviously, so we've got, and then we'll have, and then obviously, on the 17th, we have Theme Park Insanity. So that would be cool as well. And if anybody else wants to join us, I've got 3 slots after that. Apart from even the week that I come back from, obviously I'm away. I am away for from the 26th until the 31st at Disneyland Paris, but then I come back. I've got no one the week after that. So after the 17th, I've got no one because obviously I'm away in Disneyland Paris, and I come back the week after that, so I've got no one. I can ask her. I don't know if she would want to come on. I can ask her, but I would ask. I'll find out and see if she wants to. Nan doesn't really like her photograph taken and stuff like that, so it's going to be hard to get her on blogs in Disneyland anyway. But I'll try. If not, anybody else who wants to join can really can come in if you want. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try him. I'll try and get a. I'll try and get. Want a report on Copperman's race to Krypton? It's not race to Krypton. It's Flight Force. It's with Copperman and Captain Marvel. That's a brilliant coaster, that thing. Well, it used to be Aerosmith anyway, didn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I'll try. I'll speak to her while we're away in Disney. I'll try and get her on the live stream in Disney if I can get signal. Yeah, I'll try it. But she'll be in her own house. In her computer's in her bedroom. So I'll try and get her on if I can to see if she wants to, and everybody can talk to her and stuff like that and ask her questions and bits and pieces. But I'd love to M and Roscoe, I'd love to have you on if you want to come on any point. Are you doing an episode from Disney? What, a live stream, James? I can do a live stream from Disney. It will have to be an impromptu one. I'll have to do it at night. I'll probably do it at night time when everybody's sort of at home and stuff. I'll probably do it at night time. I'll try and do that. Race to Krypton has 2 launches. yeah, chat like this. Yeah, I can do. Obviously, I can use my phone for the live stream, and I can do it, but from Disney. That's fine. Yeah, so yeah, 25th, 26th of March. So the day you guys go to Thorpe Park, we're in Disneyland Paris until the 31st, I think, which is like we're there Sunday to Thursday. So yeah. Right. Thanks very much for joining us on this live stream. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Yes, I can, James, if you want. I can try to do one on a Wednesday. Bye for now.